Hello, chat. Oh my god, I can't even do that. Hello, everybody. I'm late. Hi, I can see you, but you can't see me. Hello, Hag. Hello, Biggins. Hello, Daniel. I know you're lurking. Hello, Lux. Hey there, Rapane. Hey there, Mew. Here we are. Oh my goodness. Hello, Heels. All right, let's get this ball rolling. Got a cold? Your throat sounds dry. I probably have what is called post-nasal, which is basically super allergies. Oh, I could probably do that. I'm here. Here, how about I throw myself on camera real quick? Why don't I go full cam? Here we are. Hi! Oh yeah, that's still above me. I should probably, either way. All right, let's see. Hey there, Kaguya. Hi there, Croat. Yeah, I can't, there's a lot of, been lurking for the past few moments to rise. Hey there, Tech. Day 3 recall sound like Batman. Oof. I feel like I'm slightly off. There we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. I need to comb this. This is getting out of hand. Finished the Ultra Beast so far, but you love it. Nice! Good. That's always good to hear. I put a lot of effort into it, and I'm happy with the mini analog horror moments that I have in it. I have tea. I have water. But yes, tomorrow the Ultra Beast video comes out. It's the last, like, I actually get sick in the middle of that video, but you can't tell. It's like mid to end of that, and it's just, there's a point I had to do a couple extra cuts to, like, cut, like, where I cough. And so that's where I started getting sick, and I can, like, pinpoint the exact moments. Clean cut, thank you. You know, it's Krill Lore there, Dino. Inichi moments are peak. Were there any sent you a book or missing? Oh, thank you, Biggs. So we're gonna, so housekeeping. Also, I had stuff set up, and then, the Lord decided I wasn't allowed to, or rather, the one of the tech world decided I wasn't allowed to. Hey, Ren, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Let me grab what Biggins sent me during your lunch break, please. Thank you. Ayo, Aeon. Hey, Jackson, like the stream. You're new here, Jackson. Hello. So, I am using what Biggins has sent me. Biggins has sent me, the Pokemon Tabletop Adventures. Oh, hello. Sorry, I saw Lucamine. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Lucamine. I might be ever so slightly less filtered today because I am tired. I am going to be slightly tired, and it is okay that I am tired, okay? And my thoughts are going to be all over the place. You are going to be able to see what the research is, and we're going to break it down. Today, it's going to be all about D&D and Pokemon and the Pokemon Tabletop Adventures. The goal today is to just simply get a good idea of how this works, learn it. I am very experienced with 5e. In addition to, like, Krillic, the actual Krillic, being my first D&D character, and I have ran a campaign that you can see on this channel that the audio quality isn't that great, but it's still here. It's not a complete campaign. I had to quit running it out of pure stress, but I am very experienced when it comes to being a DM. So, and, you know, Heals for Life is my first DM. Trying to make your own campaign for a bunch of new players. I'm hoping that today I can inspire people for D&D, for Pokemon Tabletop. That is the goal of this experiment. And eventually, hopefully, if this goes well, maybe I'll have a Pokemon Tabletop Adventures campaign that I can run. Whether it's a short one, a long one, whatever it is, so be it, right? Get the thirst. Did you sleep, have coffee, and breakfast? I did have breakfast. I had 2 sandwiches and a nice soup. But I've been resting. I rested before that. I didn't do any work before this stream. I'm probably not going to do any work after this stream. I'm done. I can rest today, and I can rest tomorrow. Don't normally make any streams, but it drives me crazy when watching is higher than likes. That's fine. Foodation check. Tabletop RPGs, Pokemon, we still found your videos. Well, thank you for being here. Jackson. Actually, what's funny is my dog, Jaeger, his real name was Jackson before we picked him up. And taking care of yourself. Oh, of course, I take care of myself. For roommates that want to start a new TTRPG together to keep up with one another, do this one. I can use some soup today. Gosh, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I bought it for the girlfriend. She didn't eat it. So guess what? I ate it today. 'Cause she's not sick anymore. I am. And luckily, I'm not contagious because I'm pretty sure it's post-nasal. Which basically means that all of my nasal discharge is just getting seeped down my throat, and it's just gonna make my throat raw. I was a dog before I got picked up. Hey Solar, how you doing? Gonna have the most important question here as we get different mechanics: mystery dungeon D&D or main game Pokemon D&D. That is something that I am trying to figure out. We got Gia's feeling it's pretty bad. So let's do this. Let's start breaking it down, because my goal is I really, really want to make it so that way... I'm going to stop the intro song and I'm going to start our music. So that way the combat is streamlined, right? Also, oh, hold on. I made a mistake. Hold on. I gotta remember to do one thing before we continue today. I'm going to start the music, but... That's good stuff right there. Okay. I need to change. How do you yourself look forward to chat plays Pokemon D&D? I will find a way. You have my word. You have my word. I will find a way to make it so that way chat, not even chat necessarily, because I might do it offline. Maybe I'll live stream it. We'll see. Maybe I'll live stream it. Either way, I want to try and find a way for not chat in live, but people in general in the Discord to influence the game in some capacity. I will figure that out because that's way more fun. If you play main series style, every player would have to manage up to 7 character sheets, would be overwhelming. So the trick to the tabletop adventure that I already saw, because I did skim it already, is you are managing a player character yourself, and then every Pokemon is like, if you play D&D 5e, it is like a summoned creature. They have monster stat sheets. So, and then there's caps and everything else that are different, okay? We'll get into that. I will show you guys what's going on. Main D&D would be my main series, but as a one-shot, Mystery Dungeon D&D is more compatible. I thought about Mystery Dungeon. I was actually talking with Biggins. I mean, like, a Mystery Dungeon version would be pretty sick, but it'd be interesting. It'd be fun to have certain characters play certain Pokemon while you manage the player character, heals the party members and stuff, kind of like Salty, Dan, Frontline. That, DK Dan, that is a possibility, and that would be really cool. Let's do, hold on. I have one last thing I need to do. Thank you for the character sheets, Biggins. Love you. I have one last thing that I need to do here, and that is, okay, that's set. This needs to be set. Audio, verse, voice mod, I can still be heard. Perfect. Somebody decided to become a member of the channel while I was not live, so allow me to muse onward. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. You can have your videos early, get emotes on the channel, and you support the channel in general. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Technically, second month as a member since the first one was gifted, but you know. You did not. Hey Siri, not start this while I was live in the gym, Mr. T. I got mad now / shit. Gotta get those gains. Don't do that. Don't do it. Bad idea. Bad idea. The friend lock. Click plays the trainer. We play the monsters. That's brilliant. That'd be pretty cool. You can only have one Pokemon out at a time, so it's not too crazy. It seems like you can recall or send out a Pokemon. Oh gosh. Heals for life! Thank you for gifting a membership to the channel. Number 2, welcome to being a member. Yeah, you can't tell me not to hear myself. I want to hear myself, voice mod. Okay. Oh, twin, where have you been? Okay. We can always have like the anime and other interactions with each other. That'd be cool. All right. I have stalled long enough. Oh, gosh. Ooh. If you notice I am slightly out of breath than usual, it is because I'm easily exhausted. It is going to be fine. I'm probably just going to continue stream until I get too tired. And then in which case I'll be like, okay, guys, I have to go now because Buddy said I'm not allowed to have fun. So we have a player's handbook, we have a DM's guide, sorry, a GM's guide, Game Master, Dungeon Master guide, and then we have our Pokédex. Mr. Jägermeister, please do sit down. You do have a bone, good sir. If I have to get up to put him in his cage because he doesn't want to be in the office, bear with me. But we'll worry about that later. Close this. What was that? What was that? What was that? Why did that happen? That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening. Oh, he's blasted open, heals the goat. Playing a trainer, classic power fantasy, anyone would do. Also, think being able to RP your favorite Pokemon is also a first for fun. Still upset Krill got sick and isn't, yeah, no Buzzwole. Gotta get home, so I'll be back in hour 2. See you when you get home. Drive safe. Alright. Let me see. Let me throw... Alright, full overlay. We don't want the alert anymore. The alert was specifically for other stuff, so get rid of that. No game capture. Window capture. I want the player's handbook for the Tabletop Adventures. Doesn't show anything bad, I think. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so let me move this stuff around. Move you guys over here. Move that there. I know. So much is happening. So much is happening. So much is happening. Decide between Glareon or Skarmory. Flareon. 2 screens to boost the stream. Yo. Alright. Pokemon Tabletop Adventures 3. This is Player's Handbook. There's a lot of stuff to go over, so what we're going to do is I'm going to read. Buddy Preston to join. I wonder if he's lurking. I do it, Preston. So there's a lot of stuff here. So, from what I understand, and I'm going to talk to you guys directly on this. From what I understand, just on my skimming, and we'll go over it further. You get a player. Your player has stats. You pick a class. You can be a berry farmer. You can be a breeder. You can be a trainer. You can be all these different things. Look at these things. Ace trainer, breeder, coordinator, ranger, researcher. Those are your primary trainer classes. Then your subclasses, after you get to a certain point, you level up in. So it's your subclass if you know 5e. So as an ace trainer, you can become a stat ace, a strategist, a tag battler, a type ace, an underdog. Underdog is Ash. Breeders, you have botanist, chef, evolver, medic, move tutor. Again, those are your subclasses. Basically, what happens here is you're going to take it and you're going to get additional skills. Every single one has special skills. Can you find special Pokemon? Can you get a better catch rate on Pokemon? Can you hatch eggs with better natures? Yes, natures are a part of this. Can you survive better in the wild? And I'm going to tell you right now, yes, you can be targeted by Pokemon. You do have a health pool, but it is strictly at 20 HP. It does go up by like a D4 or by 4 or something along, or a D6, something along those lines when you hit certain level caps as you go up, okay? Let's see, what am I reading off in chat? Hey, Joan or Joanne? Joan. I'm gonna say Joan. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I feel old. I haven't played PTA in ages. I'd have to play as Ralt. God of War was one of the first things I realized I wanted to be a girl. That's pretty cool. Sorry, that took me a second. It takes me an extra second to process things. Already love this. Yeah, boom. Cell Pods used to be part of the homebrew community around it. Really? Yo, that's sick. So I'm completely new to this, right? This means you're starting a campaign. I am telling everybody right now, I am doing a one-shot of this. I have people in mind. I'm being very loud for somebody who said he should not be loud today. I have people in mind. I am not revealing them right now, okay? So, I'm not revealing who those people are. 2 of those people already know who they are because I messaged them. I have to get 2 more people that I know need to be in this stuff, or at least offer it to them. So I have a party of 4. If the one-shot does well, then I might do a full campaign of this. This is, overall, just like anything on this channel, is dependent on people's support. whether that be watching or by monetary means. That is how more stuff gets done. I am one person, so at some point I would like to be able to pawn off what I have so that way other people can gain as being a part of what I am building here, okay? That is the ultimate goal. I want to help more people just live a life, right? So, can I be shiny Mega Deontay? Golurku's Mega Punch upside their head. Coordinator having Groomer subcut definitely a dig at some artists. Oh no. Brain Cell 200. I'm gonna be an Eevee with the inferior proc being too weak. A few hours later, and I wouldn't care about strength. True to become my preferred evolution, Flareon. That's pretty sick. So from here, you do have Pokemon moves and everything like that, right? So let's look at this. Let's read, right? Let me drink some tea and allow me to read. Oh, negative 200. Oh, that's good tea. I have plenty of honey in it. Oh. No battle gimmicks like Megas and Z moves. No, there absolutely is. Pokemonomy. There absolutely, I swear there was. Hold on. Mega. No, wait, I could have sworn. No. There was, I swear to God, Blastoise. Is that the first thing I have to fix? Alright. Guess I already know the first thing I have to fix in the future. That is fine. So let's give you guys... We'll come back to this, right? We'll come back to the Pokedex. We'll come back to this. I'm gonna fix the Megas! Or find the homebrew. Even if it doesn't exist in PTA, I know for sure there's old Mega Evolution booklet somewhere. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Joan. Also, welcome to the stream. I've never even seen you in the comments before. Alright. Welcome to the world of Pokemon Tabletop Adventures. Some preface. Oh, this is all... In 1996, Pokemon came out in Japan, began a worldwide craze. Pikachu is a pop culture icon. Hundreds of games have come out surrounding the Pokemon franchise. It's absurd we don't have an official tabletop role-playing game yet. But it is my hope that Pokemon Tabletop Adventures suffices to find its way into your game night or as a part of ongoing sessions that you and your party can enjoy. There is an official Discord server. There's an official Discord server right there. While browsing YouTube randomly. Well, welcome. I do Pokemon theory, multi-hour explanations, and everything. And I love interacting with people. Omega's perhaps double the largest stat. There is... You don't even want to do that. Trust me. D&D is a game of averages half the time. So, like, that's the scary thing. What is the average of a D6? If you said 3, you're wrong. Technically, it's 3.5. And you're like, what? If I remember correctly, it is technically 3.5. Loading Crew on YouTube has several series using this system. One shot with Gel Apocalypse. Oh! Loading Crew and Gel Apocalypse, so. Alright. Let's see here. Correct. Let's go. Yeah. So, that's a part of it as well. So, like, in 5th ed, or even a tabletop in general, one of the biggest things to understand is simply this. It is a numbers game in the end. Ultimately, it's a numbers game governed by chance and rule of cool DMs. You know what I mean? So, when you have 4 players up against 4 monsters, that's fairly even until you throw in the idea of, oh, these 4 monsters can attack 2 times each turn. That already makes their difficulty go up. Then, the damage that they could do. Any status afflictions, which are often not properly accounted for in players' handbook, monster manuals and stuff like that, which is very unfortunate and why they had to fix a lot of things like in 5e, such as ghouls, which cause paralysis. It is terrifying, okay? Now, when we get into Pokemon, we have to be careful because you expect, when you play Pokemon, to be a trainer with 6 Mons, right? Well, if you are a trainer controlling 6 Mons each, meaning that there are 7, 14, 21, 28 characters from the players to control, that is going to slog down combat. As such, you have to even it out, and that's why This seems, what I've already seen so far, seems to do a good job of evening it out and making sure that it is not the case. I want to delve deeper today and also see if I can make sure it's streamlined a little bit more, because 5e combat takes so much time. Falls and floorboards. TLC are great. Met them when they started out, posted about their game on the forums, helped them with their map design a couple times. Highly recommend their waifu him. Hey, look, I'm a tiefling for a reason. I'm just saying, I'm a tiefling for a reason. Waifu handbook? Everyone already here. Everyone here already knows! Everyone here should already know! Logic is wacky. Averages and action economy. Bingo! Nightmare to have many mons out at once. Bingo! Jackson's got it. Damage is high and HP is low on here. Yup. That is not why Kaguya. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So, let's run through this. Basically, Kulurk is a waifu. Look, do not do certain things with robots. You're gonna get pinched. What is D&D anyway? I have described it as a choose-your-own-adventure book where 5 people are playing at once. Boom. That is the most simple and effective way to explain D&D to anybody, in my opinion. From there, it is just literally trying to work as a group to not only solve your own personal problems as a character, but also the world's problems, or cause the world's problems, whatever you really feel like doing, you know? So, I must be dreaming that so someone pinched me. So, you want to play with people that you typically are, like, you don't have to be close to them, just people that are going to be, that you get along with. And you want to also make sure that you are very clear what type of campaign you are running. I am somebody who likes to run a campaign that can be very goofy, but have very serious moments in it. Very Saturday morning cartoon-esque, and that's basically because I love the Unexpectables. And they've influenced me and made me love D&D to begin with. The old theater mentality of use of yes and. Yes, absolutely. So, where was I with that? Okay, so, biggest and greatest playgrounds for your imagination. Literally do anything, have so much freedom. Nothing but facts. So, players need access to player's handbook. Blah, 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 blah. Avoid metagaming. If you don't know what metagaming is, it's like, that's a zombie! Do your characters know it's a zombie? Do you know what type of zombie it is? Will they know it in character? If not, you should not actually say or know anything about that zombie in character. I had a character who was like, if it's a thing that shouldn't live, I kill it. I had another character, Krillic, who'd look at it, it's undead, it's unintelligent, put it down. Simple as that. You know what I mean? So it depends. And the first character, or the first type is the one that, the first one I mentioned is Tibbers, who's a beach penguin Kenku. He, in particular, knew a lot about undead, demons, so on and so forth. Imagine under 5 hours, but the cards you get are given by the dealer to decide what to do. Legends of Avantris, I haven't watched much of that. I think a tiny bit. Always play as a D&D player, these guys into the campaign. Chuckles and Torbeck. Oh, Tuckles the clown! Fourth wall committee character like Deadpool. I was very much somebody where... Okay, I know I keep jumping all over, but that's going to be today. Okay, that's going to be today. Heels was running the campaign that Krillic was in, and there was something called the Bodak. And it's described as, imagine, Scream. This Scream face where it's like the 2 holes and then the mouth, right? Right? It's basically that. This is really loud, is it? It's loud for me. Basically, we are trapped in a freaking tunnel with this thing while we're going through a prison, and in that time, one of our other players, I knew what it was. Mentally, I know monsters really well. I have so much memorized on monsters that I love field guides and monsters and everything, right? And another player decided to use a lightning strike on it. And I looked at Heels, and I went, is that thing what I think? And I look at him, and I go, I don't know if I even said anything out loud. And I go, it's one of those, isn't it? And then I think I shook my head and looked and pointed at the player. And he just slowly smiled and nodded his head because I knew lightning is ineffective, does not work on the Bodak. But I didn't say anything against Krillic because Krillic would not know. It would not make sense. Hands like a villain, wicked grin to play out my character's weaknesses and vices. Playing on Pokemon abilities, movesets that you person know about, but your adventure party in the game wouldn't know. Yup. Great example is Toon Krillic, the big bad evil guy, where 2 trims trapped in one body and switched everything time they got hit. One version threw their twins' weapon. Yeah. Literally, the big bad, we didn't know it was the big bad, was 2 people in one person's body. Anytime they got hit, the personality would switch between the 2. And at one point, that character got hit, and then he switched from, like, this very, like, really knows what he's doing guy to, like, just this lispy nerd that I can't do. And just shrugged, not knowing what this gun was, and threw the gun. Mind you, these are twins in the same body, completely conscious of what is happening when the other one is not in control. So, yeah. Anywho. Tabletop adventure. Player's handbook, Pokédex book, Game Master's handbook, use character sheets. Always use a pencil, or just type everything online if you could digitally transfer it, which we should have. When rolling dice and, okay, constantly changing. You also need gaming dice, 4, 6, 8, at least 2 D10 for use in a D10 roll, or D100, if you just have a D100, you know, big old boom ball. And I might have to change something in roll 20, because I want to do it digitally. D12, D20. And you roll 2 D10s to, okay, whatever. Alright, that's just classic D&D stuff. What does play look like? Basically regular D&D stuff, from the looks of it. Failure, success, regular D&D stuff. Basically, big number good, small number bad, unless your DM tells you otherwise. Simple as that. Building your trainer. Creating a trainer can be intimidating for anyone who's never made a character for a tabletop game before, and the following sections will contain many options for players to pick from, so this quick stop summarizes what's going to happen in the next few parts of the book. You'll be imagining your own trainer, whose life, appearance, and personality is entirely your decision. You will combine these creative choices with numerical values that define your trainer's abilities in different areas of skill. D&D in general. First, stats. Stats are designed as hit points, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. Though you might create your stats after you've learned more about what class you want to play as, you'll need to know how stats work in order to understand how many of each of these classes' features work. Probably finalize this after picking which class you want, because in order to excel in a class, you will want your stats to be relevant to the class. For example, the ranger who desires physical dexterity will want a lot of speed and not have their attack stat be the highest stat. That's so beautiful and clear. Secondary, you pick your class. You'll be picking a trainer class. Generally, a class is a trainer's specialty or job. While any trainer may hatch a Pokemon egg to care for and raise, a breeder would specialize in doing so. Likewise, any trainer may battle with their Pokemon, but an ace trainer specializes in empowering their Pokemon during battle. Based on your class, specific stats will be more desirable, and further specializations will be made available as you become more capable. For example, the researcher can further narrow their specialty to become a photographer or scientist. I love this! I love this! This means that the Pokemon campaign has an opportunity to be more than an offensive, I am constantly fighting campaign. It has the opportunity to be exactly what everybody has wanted. I could be a berry, a berry grower, or I can be a breeder, I can be a chef, I can do all these different things. I don't have to be a trainer. I want to be a Pokemon Ranger. Kill this team. I actually gotta listen to this. I could build a trainer. Yeah. Remember, if you want to play Brock, that you have a negative 10 charisma with the ladies. Hey, Void. It's going good. Let's go with you. Zoom in the file just a bit more. Yeah. I could actually... more than just a bit more. There we go. How's that? Or Soul Strike, that's how it rolls. Party has a plus 10 insight against Bro's charisma. Oh, this is great. Alright. You will gain these advanced classes by leveling up. Usually we will start a character at level 1, but different GMs might want more exciting starts to a campaign as you build a level 3, 5, or 10 trainer. I'm probably going to start at a... If I do the one-shot, it might start at a level 3. I don't know. If I do the one-shot, I think I'm going to start it off at a level 1, because if the one-shot does well, then I will immediately transfer it into the full campaign. Hey, CJ's, you're new here. I always want to play D&D, and I can't believe I never thought of a Pokemon campaign. This is so sick. You know what? It's been brought to my attention, and I have. So here's the next thing. Here's the next thing. I'm gonna be real with you guys. If this does well, I will likely, if you don't know about it, I was creating my own Pokemon region called Pokemon Assign. I will introduce Pokemon from Assign into this world. It will take me time, but I'd be more than happy to do so in a bit of an effort to continue Assign in some capacity. Don't know what to use to create a character. There is a character sheet. Imagine being the last guy to face a gym leader. They'd be picking their teeth. Then you're gonna make it a character and has never played Tabletop before. I highly recommend that you make sure you have at least a couple of flaws in my favorite character. Yes! Flaws have more personality, charm, than strength too. Yes! Here's some tips for character building. If you're going to play a character. Do not make your greatest accomplishment something that you have already done. That makes you boring. Why are you on this journey? 2, give yourself a reason to actually cooperate with other individuals. If you cannot do that, and if you're just going to be a lone wolf jerk, there's no reason for your player to be part of the party, and experienced players will be like, okay, bye. Like, in character, they will not, like they'll just be like, okay, why are you here? Like, they will question you in character. But even if they like you in person, right? I recommend a minor goal and a major goal, right? Minor goals that consistently happen, while major goals are things that are probably not going to be attainable until the end game, mid game, so on and so forth. So, like, let's say your character wants to, like, your major goal is to actually find a way to kill demons in the D&D world, which do not die. They instead go back to the 9 hells. They don't die. They go to the bottom of the ladder, work their way up, and then come back onto Earth if they can. My character wanted to find a way to actually kill them permanently. Minor goals, though, he was a hunter in general, which played into his major goal, and he likes to have trophies. What is the next hunt that he could do? Something that is consistently acquirable. It does not have to do with hunting or anything like that. It could just simply be, you know, food. It could be drink. It could be general vices, whether they're good or bad. It could be trying to find love. It could be, you know, whatever it might be. So it doesn't have to be huge. Let's see. Roll for cool entry. Where's my dice? Where's my dice? I have it over here. I've got a D100. I've got a D1, if it wants to cooperate. Oh my lord. No, Jaeger, you can't have this. This is not the ball you can have. A D100, baby. Listen to that ka-thunk-a-thunk. 43. You know, you trip up on the entry, but when you fall, you roll a couple of times and land back up on your feet. You did okay, kid. Fantastic example of universe. Flaw for your trainer. Purely offensive minded, no set of moves, so basically mind of a 3-year-old. Finding my dad never returned with Pokemon journey. Minor goal would be sending a strong interface to gym in a major. And that's simple. Sometimes that's, you know, this 43 is really good on a D100. Full defense moves make it higher enough to hold item even higher. Oh yeah, I have a single D100. Low rolls are better. Okay, depends on the DM. You want to make a slice of life campaign, and small things lead to bigger goal. Kind of like free, which is sometimes funny and sometimes sad. Kind of like, yeah. Alright. Origins. After having the mechanical gaming aspects of your character, you'll want to flesh them out. It's entirely possible you already had a character and background for your character in mind before you chose their class and assigned their stats. That's perfectly okay. The origins are just some additional bits that help flesh out some mechanical aspects while also giving some additional areas of expertise for a player's goal. I have not read any of this other than skimming it, so if I mess up words, bear with me. A couple special rules that apply. If the rule breaks another rule, the rule breaking rule has priority. Numbers are hard. If you need to divide, round down. Trainer stats and skills. You'll have 5 ruling stats. Also hit points, which always starts at 20. Attack is physical. Defense, physical, constitution, mental concentration, ability to survive. Special attack measures intelligence and ability to reason yourself and with others. Special defense is wisdom, perception, insight, and force of personality. Okay. Speed measures your dexterity, flexibility, agility, hand-eye coordination. Hit points when depleted by attacks, you are knocked unconscious. Think about what you want your trainer to be physically and intellectually? Are they strong and full of wisdom, fast, and built like a Blastoise? These stats will specify exactly how talented you are. It would be unusual for a trainer to be amazing at everything, so don't be upset if you excel in some stats but are below average in your other measures. 10. 10 is the average. Unless it changes in this. Whenever anything is attempted in-game, it's likely the gym will have a roll, either a skill check or an accuracy check. So, another tip, do not worry about, especially if you have an experienced DM, do not worry about should I roll. Just say what you want to do, and your DM will say if you have to roll or not. You can also ask if you can roll for something, which can help. Always talk with your DM GM, though. Big fan of min-maxing stats for the sake of character's personality, making sure you have some really strong stats, but also a dump stat or two. Acrylic had a high strength and no, he didn't. He was average across, slightly above average across the board, but he was not intelligent. Everyone here is going to have different goals and dreams. How are we going to get it all in one room, become a squad early? Maybe a Pokemon meet and greet is popular in town. It's almost like I would like to do Pokemon Assign for this, meaning that I could go ahead and do the PokeCon, where you could get brought in by a ranger into the tree line and get your starter Pokemon. That's the plan. That's my plan. I'm really banking on bringing some of Assign into this. I'm really. Guy lost his first time. He's trying to get better. Why the first gym? Everybody? How many people lose at the first gym? How many people fall apart at the first step? The first step is always the hardest step. If you are falling apart at first step, you are still Jaeger. Don't mess with the cord. You are still the average. It is, and I mean this as a real-life person who has failed at God knows how many things. If you have failed at the first step, good job. You are the average, and it is okay. You are fine. It's all fine. A lot of old stuff is still on the old forums. Found a few old design documents and archives. A lot of my stuff is sister system, PTU. Joan, you can, at any point, you could join I invite you to join the Discord. I might have to ask you questions in the future. Let's see, and by might, I mean I almost guarantee I'll have to for clarification's sake or any additional help. Or guidance or anything along those lines. Only has a Mankey. Mankey's pretty good, though. Cross chop super early on, if I remember correctly. Stat modifiers. Okay. We're not going to worry about all of that. Archibald, I'm actually going out of killing and trying to gain worth through other things, since the only thing that made him feel that was... Okay, so that's actually... Hold on, hello. Sorry, I saw. I need to control myself. I need to put a leash on it. But... Joining the Discord, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Thank you for being here. No wonder he would lose. I don't have any attacking moves. Golett, and I'm fine. Look, what do you want from me? Look, what do you want from me? Tell me. She's out in nature. What do you want? Clearly capable. Strong lady right there. Anywho. I only do that for fantasy people. I only do that for fantasy people. I don't actually full on thirst, but still. I am very much taken, so. Thank you, Repane! Create your characters, be mindful of the fact that they're playing a team and trying to make reasons to be cooperative, make it easier. Bingo. I was gonna say something and I completely forgot what it was. Alright, each stat is a modifier equal to a stat, divided by 2, writing down average. Most humans have a score of 2 or 3 in any given stat, which usually gives them a +1 modifier. Oh, it is different. On average, any given +1. As a player, you will not be able to have any one stat higher than 10. Pokemon might be able to exceed that, and some do very often. Modifiers are used in that simplifies the human part of this. Modifiers are used in skill checks while using features. When adding modifiers to damage and while attacking, the associated attack and special attack stats will very rarely be used. I will explain stuff later, so don't worry. I'm just reading this out loud. I will continue summarizing as best as I can. While defense, special attack speed will often be used to determine if you're hit by a foe's attacks. Okay, so value, there's your values, there's your modifiers. Okay, so a value of 1. Okay, so there's no negative modifiers in this. Interesting. It's all kept above. Okay. Getting a trainer's stat ability 10 is only ever temporary and done through the use of various features, items, or through the effects of various moves. Cool. Approved. Spider-Man's reason whole shtick actually worked out. She was one of your most used TCG cards. I didn't realize she was a card. I might have to work on that. Talents. So basically, okay. So break toad, stats and modifiers. To basically break that down, that's part of like the whole personality thing that we were talking about earlier. You basically have your attack, defense, special defense, speed, and hit points, which follows the regular Pokemon stuff anyway. So that makes it nice and easy. So, which bless them for doing that. It is hot in my office. I am sweating a little. From there, depending on your stats, it gives you modifiers. So when you roll your die, whatever die you're using, you are going to apply the appropriate modifier. So if it's a D20, which is your standard die in regular D&D, you are going to then add +1, +2, +3, depending on your actual value, which there are ways to streamline that, whether that be digitally or by making notes to yourself as time goes on to make sure you're not memorizing everything. D&D does not need to be a memorizing game. That is why you have pencil and paper or digital versions of things. Do not let numbers scare you. Do not let numbers scare you. Talents. When expanding on your origin and you choose your trainer class, you'll be able to pick up some talents. Talents are skills you have a natural aptitude for, or a skill that through years of practice have become especially proficient at applying its use. When you are asked to make a skill check and you are talented in its use, you will add +2 to your d20 roll. If you have the opportunity to make the same talent twice, to take the same talent twice, so you're, okay, you will add +5 to your d20 rolls whenever applying the use of that skill. Whether you're adding 2 or 5, your skill check due to talents, you're still adding the associated modifier as well, greatly increasing the odds of success when attempting a skill check. You can't take a talent for a skill 3 times. Okay, so you become okay. It's like becoming trained and then becoming an expert on it, which is 5e stuff. Perfect. Let's see here. So that's good. So it doesn't look like that goes up with level. So they got rid of proficiency bonuses. That's fine. That streamlines that. I'm loving the streamlining. Skill checks. I'm gonna wait, what, 40? Whenever you're attempting to apply your skills, you will roll a d20, add any relevant modifier to the result. So if you're cooking in 5e, you would roll a d20 and you would add your survival modifier to it. If you have a +4 and you rolled a 5, you would get 9 total. Or in this case, with a +2, if you are trained in it, you would then have 11. Right? If you roll a natural 20 on your d20 roll, you will roll that d20 again. And okay, I'm not even going over that. That's fine. It's, wait. It's exploding crits? I've never heard of this before. To the result, in addition to any modifiers and talent bonuses, if you happen to roll 2 natural 20s in a row, that's great. You will have 40 plus your relevant modifier and your talent bonuses as a result for that check. The GM will choose which relevant skills you'll be using against whatever challenge you put in front of you, but sometimes you'll have to make multiple skill checks against different aspects of check, logging into a password-protected computer, then giving it a virus across 2 programming skill checks, or different skill checks when attempting one challenge. Pokemon handling check on a baby Pokemon who is loudly screaming, and a stealth check to avoid the Pokemon's mother's gaze while you do so. I don't remember exploding crits. Okay. So I'm gonna make this easy. So in D&D, the D20 has been changed multiple times. I have not experienced the many ways that this is done. A D20, when you roll it and you hit 20, the maximum capable number on that dice is a natural 20. That, in some capacities, across the realms, oh my lord, across time has meant different things. In some versions, you would hit the 20 and then you would confirm it, which means you need to hit 20 again, and it's an automatic success, doubling damage, or whatever else the DM so decides. In this, I guess it's exploding 20s, which means it can go beyond 20. The way I'm going to run it, and I'm putting this here and now, is when you hit a nat 20, that is an automatic success. When you hit a nat 1, it is an automatic fail. No double checking, no exploding, I don't do any of that. If you hit a nat 1, though, that's when I take this funny little D100 and I roll it. And I tell you how bad it is. I am also going to say now, in the nature of keeping things very Pokemon, when I run my campaign, I am not going to have... There are going to be special scenarios when death is possible. Special scenarios. Not all the time. I feel like that's fair. Like, I think wild encounters may involve potential death. And then, depending on the bad guys. But I don't want... as much as I can run a very cruel campaign, and I have another campaign that is purely D&D that I would love to do one day, that will be death is very much possible, I think it is appropriate to not have death be a full-on consequence in the Pokemon campaign, in the hopes and ideas that it would fit alongside real life, or how Pokemon has run themselves, besides the movies, because in every movie, somebody almost dies or does die, or something along those lines. Latios, bye! Also, the guy from the Giratina movie straight up was trying to kill people. Hey, welcome back, Corn. You said that while you kidnapped them babies. Pokemon D&D, backstory Team Rocket, story Pokemon. You can be an ex-Grunt member. Crits are crits, misses are misses. Death in a funny Pokemon game. Crit confirmed suck. You trip on a stick, rip. Basically, a trainer that prefers to use Pokemon have been rejected by previous owners, trainers, or their Pokemon pack, as he himself is neglected like that once. Fantastic. Welcome to have Is it Toxel? Toxel, Magikarp, Feebas, Wimpod. I'm trying to think of the rest of them. It's fine. It's gone. Relevant skills, blah, 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 blah. Can we be Team Sky members of Man Jade first? If ever, you know what? If I do not watch him. I don't watch any PokeTubers, believe it or not. But you know what? If you can get the snom, if you get the specific attention of Man Jade TV, and he approves, sure. How can I say no at that point? Absol fits the bill too. Really? Oh yeah, true. Disasters. But not 20 won't succeed, or a 1 would succeed. There's no point in rolling. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yep. Team Sky. Alright, determining trainer stats. Many ways your group could potentially give stats to your trainers. Pokemon are already set up and ready to go. Each player should have a unique building experience. After deciding which class you would like to pursue, know which 2 stats you should care most about. Using one of the following agreed upon ways to assign stats or entirely unique ways, entirely up to GM. Okay. So you can do random. Rolled 66, which results were 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, 6. Also removes a 2 from the result pool and has a 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 6. Okay, roll 6, drop the lowest, and then assign them across your 5 stats. Easy. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. So, that's one way. You could do that. You could do standard array. This is or point buy-in. All of these are things to help you across the board in terms of just getting the point systems out of the way. And then they give an example. Katie is building a coordinator who wants to go big into their favorite stats, while Kaylin is building a balanced out coordinator. Katie spends 22 points on getting 2 point, or so you spent, or you could do point by system, which gets you this stuff, right? Then from there, it's causing them to have much lower than stats. Can spread your points around, gets 5 values, so it can be more useful. 6s at higher levels, increasing their stat modifiers. So Katie, we have a value of 1, 1, 1. So they have 0 modifiers. They just roll the die. But then their special defense and speed, which is going to be important for a coordinator class, is going to rely primarily on these 2 stats, right? Special defense and speed. So when they roll, they will get a +3 to their D20, whereas our other person wanted to be a little bit more like well-rounded but still have their specialties, balance things out a little bit. Medicare 2 is an old man who retired from Pokemon training after a terrible incident to become a chef and only came back into Pokemon training to chaperone a new group of young trainers. That's cute. I like that, though. See you, Lux. Unless someone else was saying bye. Download gives me a main character. I'm a Pokemon to do my best to help your dreams, future player. So we can be a member only. Not even. It's not about members. It's not about people in chat. This is about. See ya, Eon. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your workday. This is about. I have people figured out. I will figure out, and as Biggs just said, I will figure out a way to make the game influenced by viewers in some way. It will not be influenced live. It will be influenced in between sessions in ways that I will determine. Because I simply want to make sure that story is put above. Let me correct myself. Player fun and story is put above everything else. That is always my number. Those are always my number one goals. When are we getting a guide to making the character sheet? Oh, we are. I mean, technically, we're getting it now. A server for this in Discord. I mean, let's get the, let me get the one shot through. Once I get the one shot through, then absolutely, I gotta get the one shot. When's the one shot gonna come out? Probably not until the end of the month, but that is also dependent on a couple of other things. I have to do writing and blah 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 blah. Again, tell your friends, tell people about it, spread this around. I don't care for you. Go to Twitter. I have a Twitter. I will post this on Twitter. I'll put it on the Discord. Share it around. Share the channel around. Also, we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. That made custom. I should probably buy that today so I can play Doki Doki Literature Club on stream doing that. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, no. Everything that happens depends on your support. Okay. Attack skills. Okay. Basically, athletics. Okay. Engineering, operation, operating machinery, technical capability. Okay, so all of these, your attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, their modifiers determine just how well you can do these skills. So attack skills, athletics is determined by your attack stat. Your concentration and constitution. Wait, is it? Wait, hold on. Yes. Yes, okay. Concentration, constitution, medicine, nature, programming is... That doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Engineer... Okay, hold on. Special attack skills, intelligence, mostly. Many areas of intellectual expertise. So engineering, operation, history, investigation. I assume... Okay. That seems to be where that stops. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm so slightly stupid. So defense skills go into concentration and constitution. And special attack skills will also be medicine, nature, programming. Special defense skills will be bluff, deception, diplomacy, persuasion, insight, perception. Perform and Pokemon handling. It's not as easy when it's not a side-by-side page. This is my only bad thing. The main cosme idea went through? Yeah. Programming like Pokedex entries? Yeah. Double checking. Special defense skills. Yeah. Perception, performance, Pokemon handling. Okay. Then you have speed skills, acrobatics, sleight of hand. Hello. And stealth. And then hit points are just hit points, which... Max damage, self-destruction, Voltorb build? I mean... You can't Voltorb build, though. You're playing a player, not a Pokemon. Unless I decide to change that, which I don't think I will. Hit points. You might be wondering why we still haven't elaborately discussed hit points for trainers, because no matter what your starting class is, no matter what your stats look like, your hit points will always start the same. You, as a human trainer, are fragile. I have weak bones, baby! And have just 20 hit points. Your physical toughness, intelligence to avoid attacks, or agile ability to dodge threats might avoid attacks entirely, but if you're hit by an attack, it's likely that you're going to go down unless you're specifically built for a specific type of combat. When you get to levels 3, 7, and 11, you'll gain 1d4 hit points. There it is. To add to your max hit points, I'm probably just going to tell my players to take the maximum. I am a rough DM. I'm a rough but fair DM. Even then, with a result of 4 on each of those, I'm a rough... Sorry, I shouldn't say rough. Rough is still the right term. Rough, fun, fair DM, where I want you to know you can make stupid decisions, and it can be fun, but if you make a stupid decision in a bad moment, there are punishments. Results of 4, Pokemon Trainer will have is 32. Okay, 32 is the max health you can ever have. Keep your Pokemon nearby to protect you. When anything's HP is lowered to 0, they are knocked out. Unconscious Pokemon can be revived with specific items or taken to Pokemon Center to be restored to full health. Without medical care, unconscious humans need to be stabilized. After a short rest, should be able to awaken with 4 HP. Big and strong and check your Voltorbs at people. That's kind of sick, though. Be a juggler. Be like the most muscular. Hello to all of our lurkers, by the way. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Hello to our broad watchers as well. Personality of a Pokemon. Battling an action, I'll go to the trainer. Could build a trainer who maximizes the destructive power of your Voltorb's explosions. Ooh, so there it is. Voltorb vibe check build. You like moments with actual stakes? Yes, yes I do. Yes I do. Again, very Saturday morning cartoon. You failed the vibe check. Okay. Here's class progression. Every trainer has a class-defined specialties of any trainer, so while a breeder is really good at hatching eggs with champions inside, this doesn't mean a researcher can't hatch eggs themselves. When labeling trainers by their class or advanced class, it can also help you understand what kind of abilities and tactics they may use during battle. Different classes get different class features and skills, and they continue to get new class features as they level up. So before... Oh, wait. As they level up... So before looking at class, it would be helpful to know how they level up. Yes. Sweet little kid that just likes watching the lights of the explosion, not realizing the destruction they're doing. Oh my lord! The good ideas here. In the Pokemon video game series, Pokemon gain experience after every encounter depending on which Pokemon they beat in a battle. In Pokemon Tabletop Adventures, Pokemon don't gather experience points since they don't level up, and trainers do not gain experience points either. Instead, trainers receive honors and level up. Trainers start at level 1, starting with the basic class features of whichever base class they've taken. Each honor your trainer receives can lead to a level up. Honors are sometimes awarded by NPCs, and sometimes when the GM informs you that you've received an honor. Okay. Honors include gym badges, frontier symbols, trial medals, ooh, certifications of recognition, emblems of recognition, and then loyal partners or moments of destiny. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably gonna do moments of destiny. Because ultimately, milestone leveling is best. Agreed! Because it stops people from being overly greedy. So, I am going to tell you now. My milestone leveling is going to be moments of destiny, technically. Not all the time. Right? There it is. It says it right here. I was about to explain it, but it explains it really good. Sometimes you save the world, or maybe you thwart the devious plans of a corrupted organization and stop them from forever damaging the world. Or maybe you meet with and gain the favor of a legendary Pokemon through your service and battle against their enemy. No matter the situation, if your GM decides that there was a moment that will define the party's future actions in the campaign, or define the trainers themselves, they gain a point of honor. So yes, that's probably how I'm going to primarily do it. It does not mean that they're going to save the world at every level. There might be a massive competition that might happen. There might be, you know, they might have to save a small group of people, something along those lines. And I'm going to do my best to make sure that people don't have to be full-on trainers. I want people to be able to be everything else. Also, it's really creepy. So we have a camera out front of my house. And it keeps telling me there's a human alert because we have stuff out there that is blowing with the wind, and it keeps triggering the camera. Game has the anime thing where Pokemon can evolve in the middle of battles. Oh, that's sick! It's easy enough to do so. Most leveling keeps people from trying to grind for experience. That too. No Mewtwo wiping shenanigans, please. I make no promises about what I will and will not do. Maybe a little Mewtwo memory wiping shenanigans. Yeah, Joan! Joan, you're already, as a treat, you're already gonna fit in this community. As I spill tea on myself, I'm an adult, I swear. Okay. So, to level up to level 2 from 1, you need 1 honor, you need another honor, 2 honors to go to 5, 2 more honors to go to 6, 2 to 9, 3 to 8. Okay, got it. All the memory wipes. And then, I'll say it right now, because I already read it earlier. Basically, you have main level and your subclass, or your, like, advanced class level, okay? So, instead of having a subclass, they call it an advanced class. So, while you level up in 1, let's say, and it shows you right here, At level 1, you have your base class, but at level 3, you have your base class and an advanced class level. At level 7, you are now level 7 in your base class, but level 2 in your advanced class. At 11, 3, 15, 4. Assuming you don't spread it out by multi-classing. Personally, I never multi-class. I love staying with one class because, I don't know, it's always helped me and it's kept me alive long term. You get a memory wipe. You get a memory wipe. Perfect good tea was spilled all over this. Hey, not that much tea at least. You get a memory, what? Gotta keep your brain clean and smooth like a Sharpedo. Gotta wax that. Don't start that smooth shark moves here. If you saw that, congratulations. If you didn't, I mean, it's not like it was anything bad I did. It only starts if someone continues. Okay, so classes, I just said it out loud. Trainer classes, okay. So you have Ace Trainer. Ace Trainers focus on a battle prowess of Pokemon, always taking new strategies and combat tricks. Breeders lovingly raise Pokemon as if they are their own children from the first day they hatch. Coordinators, always at the center of attention. Coordinators invent beautiful strategies to dazzle and amaze. Rangers, protecting the Pokemon world is the primary goal of a ranger, and they do so by working with the wild Pokemon. Researchers analyze data. Oh, wait, I'm also a researcher. At a rate rivaling a Pokédex and use it to find solutions to any problem. Oh, man. She is the only E4 member with the Golurk in black and white. Oh. Based on a class system, Pokédex School and Season 1 animes, 1-3 badges are rookies. Maybe. This has it all nice and set up. If we start to diverge from its construction, it's one of those things where we'll start to make a mess of it. So we gotta get these mechanics. I have to get these mechanics done because I plan on running this. Lurking. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Nits. This is for 20 minutes and I wasn't able to write. That's okay. Researcher at the center of attention. Okay. So our advanced classes. So this is gonna help you determine as a player what you want to be. So you can say I want to be good at battling, but are you going to be an ace, like a stat ace, a strategist, attack battler, a type ace, or an underdog? So just based off of what I understand, just based on what I see right in front of me, stat aces are going to be really good at raising or managing the stats of their Pokemon, allowing them to be higher than the average Pokemon. Strategists are going to have more maneuverability or abilities in general in battle, not specifically stuck to the Pokemon. Tag battlers are going to have 2 Pokemon that they can use in given battles. Type aces are going to specifically pick a type of Pokemon that they're going to be better in. They can't use other Pokemon, but they will be experts at like a ghost type. You know, they're gym trainers. And then underdogs is literally Ash. I don't know how to go about that one. I assume they start a little weak, but then get really strong at the end. Turtlewood. Like the honor system, want to cut and simplify the skills. Just overcome many, but just minimalist with my rolls. There is a way to minimalize a lot of this into RP-based stuff. It takes effort, but you just use a 2d6 system, which has been done in many different types of systems. Ace in all of your playthroughs. So then breeders, botanist, chef, evolver, medic, move tutor. Okay. Coordinators, choreographer, coach, designer, groomer, rising star, ranger, invoker, officer, rider, special operative, oh, looker, and survivalist. And then researchers, archaeologists, capture specialist, photographer, scientist, watcher. I would absolutely say photographer could also be transitioned to more like a artist. Professor Acrylic Turtlewood. Why does that work? Even though his actual last name is Grimfree. Alright, so let's read about these. Ace Trainer, strength, focus, ingenuity. The Ace Trainer is an expert battler using wit and strength to maneuver the battlefield and power through any forces that might stand in their way with their Pokemon. Many Ace Trainers love the league circuit and do everything in their power to join championships and fight for first place. When further developing their battle prowess, Ace Trainers delve into specific expertise having to do with various specialties, ranging from Pokemon types to Pokemon technical stratagem, or even the stage of development a Pokemon might be. Their favorite stats, if you're going to go into this class, is going to be attack and special attack, and then you get your advanced options. You get to pick 2 skill talents, which you get that +2 in right off the bat. I'm not going to read everything. There's no point. But then, let's see. So you get... Whenever your Pokemon knock out an opposing Pokemon, or whenever they score a critical hit, they gain temporary hit points equal to your attack or special attack modifier. Oh! Improved attacks. Whenever your Pokemon hits with an attack, they deal additional damage equal to attack or special attack modifier, depending on which attack or special attack modifier your Pokemon is adding to your attack, respectively. Interesting. P2's community turned photographer into chronicler, so it sort of encompassed all field researchers. Yes, I know what, that works. Mostly inspired by Pokemon Snap. Okay, that might have to happen. I might have to, if anybody decides to do that, then I'll have to do some adjustments. Luckily, I've done plenty of homebrew, and I was making homebrew classes at one point too. They get intimidations. Okay, so here's the really big trick, right? If you are interested in these classes, or you see things in, like, so, like, I love to look at the last level. Pokemon Strength inspired by a presence push a little more every attack. Pokemon hits with an attack, they deal additional damage equal to twice your attack or special attack stat, regardless of which attack or special attack modifier your Pokemon is adding to their attack, respectively. You can also add either your twice your attack or special attack modifier attacks without a damage value to deal damage with those attacks. Interesting. Interesting. God, it looks freaking fantastic. That's so sick. Stat aces over 1 trick, offensive strikers, unbreakable defenders. Okay, so you are all in on one. You are all in on one with this subclass. So this is basic stuff. These first 15 levels, you're like, this is what I get for being in this class. Then you have your stat ace, which is your advanced class, which is where you get extra stuff. Where to get this file? Biggins! Biggins! You have permission to drop it in the Discord, or I'll do it later. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not gonna read all these, right? Smash. Next question. I mean, respect though. Respect. There are 3 types of straight. I want you guys to remember this. There are 3 types of straight. There is painfully straight. It's kind of obvious. There's I'm straight myself, but I'll admit when a guy looks, oh my god. And then there's straight? Straight? Like, I don't know if you're straight. Type straight. At least know my style, the way I want to play with this mates of mine. At the very least, now what's going to happen is people are going to have this in the Discord. You have each other. You have each other now. That's the beautiful of this. I am scratching my arm on my armrest. Oh, I was right. I was right about some of this. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. Again, the trick is to think about what you want and then read into it. As a DM, your job is to make it so that way you read a little bit, but you kind of focus on what your players want as to not overwhelm yourself. I'm probably going to read a lot of this in my off time. That looks so good. Mew knows your taste very well. Wink wonk. Straight, but Ryan Reynolds. And straight. Actually, it's a pretty good example. That's a pretty good example. Okay, so I know I want to be a ranger. Oh god, that's such good art. That's so good. Tempest Guardian here. Is this its own system or something that works with 5e? This is its own system, actually. Also, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Adorable. Not as much. Yeah, she is super high all the time. Underdog. Okay, I'm kind of curious about Underdog. Underdogs can see the potential in their Pokemon bringing out of the whim while maintaining the Pokemon's nimbleness and most importantly, their cute looks. Underdogs don't forbid their Pokemon from evolving, but their encouragement can convince a Pokemon that change isn't needed to prove their worth. That's okay. Bluff, deception, or constitution. Through will alone, Pokemon are able to ward off the lure of evolution, while straining to resist evolution is something that any Pokemon is capable of. Your Pokemon never feel exhausted while doing so. Instead, it is as if they are always holding an Everstone. Your Pokemon are considered underdog Pokemon for class features if they've been your Pokemon for at least 1 week and are in one of the following 3 categories. Has never evolved and can still evolve. Can still evolve even if it has evolved. Cannot evolve, but never evolved. Hidden Strength, your training brings out the best of your enthusiastic Pokemon. 3 times a day, you can issue an attack command to use a move that your Pokemon knows naturally upon evolution. Wait. Are you, that's kind of sick. So you're telling me that if I have a Bulbasaur, I can have it, as long as I've had it as my Pokemon for at least a week, that it can use an Ivysaur's attack. That's snazzy. That's snazzy. That's really good. That's amazing early on. Or its final evolution. Oh! 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 Even though it may temporarily use the move, your Pokemon must still follow the move's frequency limits. Because the Arcanine has instilled a confidence in your Pokemon. They never feel outmatched. Deals an additional 4 damage. Versatile. There is stab in this, by the way. When attacking your underdog Pokemon, benefit from the same attack type bonus as if they were any of the types of potential evolved forms, or even if they have branch evolutions. Okay, so that's really good if you have a Charmeleon, not a Charizard. It uses a flying type attack. It still gets stab on the flying type attack, even though it's not a flying type. Ugh! So while you're reading every chat before you make it to the big leagues, love your energy and almost makes you cry when you get excited emotionally in your videos. Thank you! I try to be as, like... First off, thank you for watching. Second off, I try to be as real as possible. Obviously, like, I hype things up. I hype things up a little bit, and I want everyone to always remember I am human. I will make a mistake, but I will always hold up to my mistakes because you guys deserve it. Charmander, use Blast Burn. I mean, I love the fresh air you bring to this PokeTuber scene. Dab. Even though that's like the, you know. Let's see. It's only sick and adorable, but also useful. Imagine a Curly with this. Ooh, but dry bread class? Eevee is crazy with the feature. Joan! Just noticed the manual I used on a Pokemon roller you played some years ago is in English. Want to check out how they manage different situations? I can share with you. Send it, because I might use it anyway. I'm going to be looking at a lot of stuff. Passive improvement. Mature in ways unique to your evolutionary stage. One for at least a week. May have up to 6 passives gained from this feature. It may immediately gain passives from any of their possible evolutions. In addition, those Pokemon use those skills in any of their evolved forms. If necessary, your Pokemon's physical appearance may slightly change over a couple of weeks to accommodate new passive or skills. I need to get artists. I need my artists. I need my artists. I need to make sure I commission artists. I mean, I could do the art myself, but I'm going to be doing so much writing. I want this to become a campaign so badly already. I'm in love. I'm in love with just this class alone. And I don't even get to play! I'm going to be a DM! It's fine. I can make a character that appears for a moment. Maybe it fights against the party. That's fine. It's okay. Ideas. I miss D&D so much. Anywho. Started the Can You Be a Pokemon game with single week Pokemon. Oh! Okay. Hello to all the lurkers. Gold with only Sunkern. Okay, yep, okay, that's what I thought it was. You can always make it a series. If it does well, I would love for this to just be a full campaign. That outburst, the, oh! Oh! Like, again, I can be boring, and I can be like, okay, that's pretty cool. Or I can be like, oh! Wow! I need a, where's a shirt? Do I have an extra shirt around here? I'm not taking my shirt off. Otherwise, I'd do the, wow! Anywho. I was doing class points, we'd use point assignment. Maybe. I don't know, I kind of don't care for what players do. If you want to roll, you point assignment, I mean, probably going to be point assignment. Awesome idea. Hey, thank you, Red Wolf Eagle. I'm not the first to come up with it, so I can't take credit. Take it off. Anywho. I'm wearing the maid costume, probably. We're gonna hit 10K before December 11th. So, I mean, I'm gonna, trust me. I'm gonna rip that maid costume. I gotta wear shorts underneath it, though. Champ in the making. Intensive training has improved the being of your underdog Pokemon. Any of your Pokemon are so capable of evolution that you've had for at least a week have their attack, all their stats permanently raised by 1. Ooh. Young Luck, 3 times a day. If they miss an attack, you can re-roll. Oh, wait. Against an evolved Pokemon. Okay. Perfect as is. At least a week. Have their attack, special attack, speed permanently raised by 2, and defense. Oh my gosh. After studying and planning, you begin tutoring your team, employ tactics to edge out victories in tight spots. After an hour with one of your Pokemon, you can teach them one of the moves. Endeavor, Endure, Flail. Okay, so it gets a bunch of different more moves available for the move pools. Whenever when you have a hit by attack by fully evolved Pokemon, you may have their attack or special attack raised by 2 for 10 minutes. Okay, so, that sounds like a lot. That sounds broken. So let's say you have a Piplup, and your Piplup gets slapped by a Steelix, and you're like, its attack raised by 2, which means it's doing an extra point of damage. Technically, with this class, I believe it's already doing an extra 2 points of damage because of that feature. The problem with this is, as a smaller class, a lower evolution Pokemon, you're gonna not take as many hits because you have a lower health pool, even though you are slowly catching up with evolved Pokemon. So, that's great and all, but that prevents it from being broken due to the health pool that Pokemon has. And I haven't even looked at the Pokédex, but that is basically how that looks. Let's see. Imagine everything could abuse this. The Breeder's Evolver can forge Mega Stones. Actually, that probably, yeah, oh, wait, can they actually? Were you looking through it and found that? See the squishy Piplup. Squishy Piplup. I don't even know if you could see the Piplup behind me if I move. No, you can. Right there. Right there. She's sleeping. Ignore that. Ignore that. Rising up. 3 times a day, you can choose a stat and a foe's evolved Wait. 3 times a day, as an action, you may choose one stat and a foe's evolved Pokemon. One of your underdog Pokemon stats is changed to equal that foe's evolved Pokemon stat if it is higher than your Pokemon stat for 15 minutes. So, I could min-max all of my other abilities, then look at my one Pokemon and be, oh, hello, everybody. We're at 30 people. Hello to all of my people. If you're lurking, thank you for lurking, so on and so forth. Once per day. Okay. So basically, Pokemon with a weak attack. Man, when would that become useful? If you're up against a really fast Pokemon and you have a really strong lower level first evolution Pokemon that is slower but has good offensive striking abilities, and you just want it to be faster. Maybe. Underdog comeback. Once per day when one of your underdog Pokemon are knocked out, instead they recover to half their maximum HP. That's sick. Too big. Do you have an email where I can share it? acrylicva@gmail.com. That is my business email. Go Lurkers! See, Aragon, thank you for being here. Yeah, I could say that out loud. It's literally my business email. I literally do not care. It is not tied to my YouTube account. So I am fine. Breeder, guidance, family, love, live, laugh, love, baby. Okay. So, okay, that's pretty cool, seeing all this extra stuff, though. Wait, hold on. Because Underdog is the extra class. Okay. There's a lot of really cool stuff. Desperate to play this now? Well, it's gonna be in the Discord at least. At least people will have access to this. If this has not become something I can make into a full series, I have at least done my job in drawing attention to this to people who have never seen it before. And as somebody who has this platform, that is ultimately one of my biggest jobs. To draw attention to things that deserve it. Let's see. So we have Breeder. Don't say it, Acrylic. Don't say that out loud. Parental hyperlex. Okay, hold on. I wasn't gonna look into all this. Stat increases, unexpected hatches, natural breeder. Okay, there's a lot of really cool stuff to help just hatch Pokemon that are already a little bit strong. But I want to read. If you're going to pick on the slightest hints, differences in tone, and micro-expressions from your Pokemon as if they were speaking to you in a human language, you can understand any Pokemon that you hatch with a loyalty of 3 or higher when it tries to speak to you in its own Pokemon languages. If the Pokemon is unable to speak to you in a comprehensible sense, you still understand its general needs, and you still understand anything it might be trying to communicate to you. Yamper butt? Oh, hold on. We got a Yamper butt. Cute Yamper butt. Okay. So what is the ultimate... You pick which species of the 2 parents of Pokemon is, the sex Pokemon has, and which nature the Pokemon has. That's pretty cool. Shiny hunters eat your heart out. Okay. So you're basically going to be able to hatch really good Pokemon right off the bat that have good potential. Botanist, that's such a cute photo. Thank you, Net. I just saw the email hit. Raising life is not limited to raising Pokemon. Okay, so you get your berries. Okay, so you're botanist for all your berries. That's pretty cool. That's snazzy. Apricorns. You can hybridize berries? That's awesome. I love that. As As an ecology nerd, oh, I love that. Berry monstrosities. Berries you make have a total of 5 different qualities from different berries. Combine all flavors and effects. Combine and hybridize the 6 berries in your monstrosity. Choose the other berries flavor. Combination, whatever you like. Okay. So, okay, berries are their own thing. Pull out a Game Shark at level 14. Pretty much. Chef? Ooh, that's hard to beat. I don't know, man. That's hard to get past. So you make food and okay, really fast. You make food and drink that is good for people and Pokemon. Yep, energize your Pokemon like nothing else. Create one serving of sugary drink for Pokemon. Call it whatever you like. Hit point. It gives a Pokemon temp hit points equal to the sum of your difference and special defense stats. Potency wears off after 72 hours and becomes a regular drink. Oh. We went into a bunch of code that cannot be recovered. Missing note in the world. Why does that look like it has a mouth? Ooh, and then you have... Okay, you have Oh, wait, what? Oh, you make herbal medicine as a cook? Oh, that's so good! I love it! Hey, Draco, how you doing? Toxify food. Oh, wait. Vile cook can be used to toxify food and revival herbs. What? Oh, there's Evolver. There it is! There it is. Mega Evolution. Mega Stone Smith. Modify the attacks. Oh, are you telling me right here, right now? Are you telling me I can just have whatever Mega Pokemon I want? Because it's not specifically stuck to a specific Pokemon? That's amazing! That's so good! Oh. It's under breeder. Yeah, this is under breeder. Oh, look at the Chad! Look at the Chad! One of the best Mega Evolutions right there. I do not like Swampert, but I love Mega Swampert. Mega Swampert is amazing! Oh, Anchor Arms! Oh, I love it! It took whoever... I need to look at the designer of that, because they took a Pokemon I did not care for and made it into one that I love. One of my favorite Mega Evolutions right there. And I can say that now because the Mega Evolution video has been out for like a week now. Also, Ultra Beast video comes out technically tonight, but tomorrow. Mega Ditto? You could! I mean, why not? Screw it. Someone else wants the Pokemon handbook. DM on the Codex Discord. Gotcha. Medic! Oh, so good. Treat wounds. Okay, you're good for people and Pokemon. You're medicinal experts. Look, I don't blame Brock. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying anything else. Move tutors. You know what? Hold on. Let me... Let me read the descriptions of each of these. That's what I should be doing. I should do that at the very least. Botanist raises various miniature plants in order to provide another avenue of kindness in the Pokemon world. Medicine and nature. Okay. Chef. The chef is so... You never eat anything better. The chef is so giving to those that they travel with. Your friends and family Pokemon eat like kings and are always happy to smell what you're cooking up next. Perform and sleight of hand. Interesting that you sleight of hand. Evolver. Mega Evolution reveals a powerful bond with your Pokemon. Evolvers create highly sought after Mega Stones exclusively for their Pokemon. By empowering your Pokemon, you give them additional edge in battle as if your guidance wasn't enough of an edge. So it's only for you. You cannot make them for others unless... Okay. Okay. You may have 2 Mega Pokemon at a time. That's amazing. Pokemon Unreal levels. Figured out how to induce Mega Evolution with Unreal results. Corresponds to Mega Evolution appears in Pokedex. You're not fully evolved Pokemon that will eventually be fully compatible with Mega Stone. May already use a Mega Stone. For example, you can have a Blazikenite, have a create a Mega Stone for a Mega Blaziken, but use it on Torchic or Combustion? Could use it to turn into Mega Blaziken. No. No. I want Mega Torchic. It's as simple as that. Make Mega Stone, sell them for a 20 mil Pokédollars profit. Cannot make them for others. What about trading? I think I think, here's the other part. I think it's important to keep things very, very separate for uniqueness. In addition to the fact that you yourself are not being trained with this Pokemon, because Mega Evolution is very important between the trainer and their Pokemon. And if you are not trained for it, you're gonna cause problems. So I say I'm gonna put this nail in the coffin now. Some people can change this if they like, but for my world, unless I see something different here, you are not going to give your keystones or anything like that to other players because it's going to be difficult to make them in the first place. I might have some story exceptions because that's fun, but that's it. Give me that Mega Melodic. I cannot say anything else. Digimon level stuff. I want that Mega Eevee so bad now. Okay. Again, I stand by what I said on that too. If you get a Mega Stone and you're using it on a not fully evolved Mon, screw you. It's not evolving into whatever Mega its final evolution is. No. It is turning, I want a Mega, it's going to be a Mega Feebas, it's going to be a Mega Wimpod, it's going to be a Mega Ditto, it's going to be a Mega Frostlass. Okay. 12-layer Kimono Frostlass. Do you know what the 12-layer kimono is? If you haven't watched the Mega video, 12-layer Kimono Frostlass. Blah. Art for Mega Eevee somewhere. There's a general art channel where you can share your art. It does not, in the Discord, it does not have to be fan art. You guys already watch me enough as is. Not everything needs to be about me. That's why there's a mega, oh my goodness gracious. That's why there's a general art and general writing section for you guys to share your own stuff. Pre-evolution Megas just get a rainbow ore over them to show their potential unlocking. No! Full-on Mega. Full-on Mega. I will pay money for artists to do this! That's why this also needs to be supported, because I'm gonna have to get a lot of art commission. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have to commission art. It's fine. Mega Bidoof. That's just, Arceus, watch your back. I also say Bidoof instead of Bidoof half the time. Okay, hold on. I started skipping. I got too excited. Medical precision on the field of battle. Not content to wait for the next visit to Pokemon Center. Medics study human and Pokemon anatomy to save lives or just keep someone around in battle. That's okay. I kind of like that though. Mega Rattata on the top percentage. What call did I miss? Mega. Megas can be used on any Pokemon, not just final evolutions. And in my opinion, it said, hey, you can do Megas and it turns them into a final evolution Mega. And I said, no. I want a Mega Torchic. I want a Mega Feebas. I want a Mega Wimpod. I do not care. Sonic Call. Oh no. Underdog Evolver multiclass. The only problem with multiclassing is that you are going to be split and you're not going to get the highest. You know what I mean? Can Pokemon hit trainers? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Let's see here. Although it will be agreed upon in certain places that will not be the case. Like, of course, tournaments and stuff like that. Move tutors. More options than thought possible during battle. While your Pokemon might not hit harder than other trainers, your Pokemon have many more diverse options in battle. Move tutors observe a Pokemon and bring out the most unusual abilities from where you'd least expect it. Woo! Heals this class. Yep, the healer. Let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness. All the different tutor stuff. Okay. Coordinator. Performer, Daring Star. Center stage is the best place for... Okay, this is a full class, not subclasses again, just as a reminder. Center stage is the best place to be a coordinator, whether it's at a contest or on the field of battle. They manipulate the audience and their opponents to pay attention to whether they want to or not, but they really, really do. Coordinators have a flair for showing off the very best of everyone, and when they grow, they become fashionistas and award-winning celebrities. Oh, that's so tempting. Oh, that's so tempting. I have yet to play a bard, yet alone. Let's see here. Okay, so contest appeal stuff, helping hand. Target allies' next attack during this round will deal plus 1d20 damage. What? Is that an action? Is that an action? Melee normal effect. So it's an action. Okay, it's an action to do that. That's fine. That is fine. That's not busted. It's 3 times a day. It takes your action, which means you use your action to tell your Pokemon what to do. Because it's either you act or your Pokemon acts. Based, if I remember correctly. We haven't gotten to all that yet. But okay. That's not busted. It's okay. Oh, man. Crowd pleaser. Okay. Or it's encore. If the target can, last move it did for 3 rounds. Okay. Immune to being stunned, tough, big pecs. All the abilities are in here. Oh, it's beautiful. 120 is a bust that you think about when you consider it's a huge range. You could roll Whirly on your 3 times a day. That's also true, Joan. That is also very true. Goodness gracious. Let's see here. Stat increase, advanced class. Trainer stats up. Singular advanced. Okay. Let's see. Character building. Raise the best Pokemon. Healthy attitude. Okay. Oh, there's all your... Okay. Adjust the Pokemon's relevant stats when you do. So you spend 2 hours a day to change their nature. Oh my god, you can do it once a day. That's amazing. Welcome back. That's amazing. You do that once a day. That's beautiful. I wish I had special effects for, like, Rave. Let's see here. There's a lot of stuff here. It's how you carry yourself. Same time in each of your performance, you taught each of them to display talents without displeasing a judge, even when off script during a contest. 3 times a day, during once per contest. When making an appeal to a judge, you can choose to make your Pokemon's appeal not lower voltage, or to make your Pokemon's appeal raise the voltage, regardless of how the voltage would normally be affected. In addition, you may spend 2 hours with your Pokemon to tutor a passive for them, depending on the chosen contest stats for your favorite festival feature. Plus attack, defense. Okay. So, alright, time for acrylic breakdown here. Let's do acrylic breakdown based on my opinions and understanding so far. While yes, it is very important for a DM to make it very clear what type of campaign the DM wants to run, it is also important to see what your players have their interests in. And I want to keep it open-ended to allow people to be all these classes if they want to. The interesting part about that is, do you do a full campaign? Do you do a short campaign? How do you spread that out? So on and so forth. Interesting. And because I could totally see, like, sorry, I'm composing myself. I could totally see you doing a short campaign on some of the stuff, long campaigns on other stuff. But, like, it's super important to understand that long term, you can have one arc be around contests, one arc be around more battles, one arc be around this or that, and then you could also mix things up where it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that per arc, and then you get your honors. That's why you have multiple honors per certain levels, to help with that in general. I want to make it... I am putting my stake down now. Hi there, Alexander. You're new here. Will these work on just homebrew Pokemon or already existing D&D creatures? This is its own entire thing. The Pokemon Tabletop Adventure. It should be public. I did not make this. We realize it's only Wednesday. You have work again tomorrow. I have to rest tomorrow myself. Oh no, I don't. I gotta take the boy to... I gotta take Whiskey to the vet. Okay, I gotta get up early tomorrow. It's fine. Got a vet appointment. What I might want to do is... I want to do something that entices all players to cooperate. Because the last thing I would want is for somebody to feel like they want to do this class, and then they're pushed off to the side. Because contests have been real hit or miss, where some people really love them, and other people really do not want them. And so I want to find a way to entice people to support or be a part of it. Although contests themselves are short, it would be good to be like, oh, you want to get a specific material to create this type of like article of clothing, you can find it by getting this, blah, 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 then create it. It's very like, you know, survivalist, find this, make it, then that helps your partners. Same as going to work. Because characters in one field doesn't mean they won't dabble in another. Ash sometimes participate in contests. Yeah, that's also very true. How do you determine starters? Are they pre-selected? Players choose? DM choice? That's a great question. I think it's straight up the regular starters. And they'll get chosen by players. Tough atmosphere of the idol. Interesting. Good. Oh, my nose is bothering me. Okay, moving forward. More speed, additional passives, choreographers. Dancing dodge. Okay, so choreographers help the player themselves as well. Hold on. Rhythm of the stage and battle flow in the same ways. Choreographer teaches Pokemon to always move with the intention of the rhythm of their life. Each step, each note, each sound they make grows into a better performance or a way around an incoming attack from enemies. That's pretty sick. DM can always say one way or another, but I think there's a list of recommended starters beyond just the classics. Okay. Let's see here. When you or your Pokemon don't move their full distance during combat, they cannot be stunned or moved by a foe's effects until the next turn. That's cool. I'm trying to figure out how the skills works, and I don't know how to scale things. Don't worry about it too much right now. I say we're learning the general miasma. Styling their foes in a tag team brawl. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it would be pretty cool. Let's see. Coach. Let's kick it up together, everyone! Physical training is harsh work, but your Pokemon now know what you can give them, and they're into it by pushing... Oh, Jesus Christ. By pushing your Pokemon, they can perform better than ever in Pokeathlons and help get things done on the field of battle. I swear to God. How much does it get boosted if you choose certain talents? If you choose certain talents, it's +2. If you choose the talents, the same talents the second time, it's +5. Let's see. 3 times a day. Pokemon within 25 feet. Bonus to its movement speed. 5 feet multiplied by your speed or special defense modifier. Ooh. Goes for a strength or... Okay. Okay, and that works for a couple of its other things as well. So you're more in sync with your Pokemon, it feels. Let's see. Just water. Careful training enable Pokemon's movement both in and out of water. Not hindered by special terrain, water in this case. And your flopper Pokemon move at half speed out of water or able to move at normal speed out of water. Oh! Okay. So they're more well-rounded. Oh, wow. Okay, so you get rerolls if you mess stuff up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Trainers who maintain the routine can pick 2 of the following options to earn through exercise. +10 movement speed, +2 speed. Easily lift your own weight, not hindered by difficult terrain. Climb and swim at normal speed. Let's see. How do I scale the ones that go through specific stats? Example, I have 6 attack and don't want to put talent on athletics. How much will it go up? It goes up by... You get a +3 to your modifier then. You get a +3 to your modifier. Oh, it's good. You're fine. I can't answer all of it, but I'm going to tell you all right now. If you want to know just how fast I memorize stuff, this is how fast I memorize stuff. This is getting drilled into my brain. When I said learning Pokemon D&D, I meant learning Pokemon D&D. I will not have to. I will reference the books, but I will not have to if I do a good job. That does not determine anyone else's ability to do it. You do not need to memorize it. It is not a memorizing game. I just do better if I memorize it.
Know exactly what looked great on you. Designers make beautiful works of art for people to wear and accessorize with. With enough work, they eventually can surpass manufactured items in both appearance and application. Engineering operation and sleight of hand automatically if you get... Oh, okay, you get one. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Cosplay designers and everything. Lucky Charm. Lose... Okay, if you fail again, you fumble in some way, lose 1d10 hit points. The Lucky Charm cannot be used in this way. Oh, wow. Okay, so you can use it. Interesting. Lucky Charms are not as beneficial as they seem initially. All the different charms. Judges voltage, cosplay, flawless accessories. Okay. I almost vomited for a split second there. Not actually, but give me a second. Give me a second here. 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 I gotta allow me to do this. Thanks for gifting 10 memberships to the community. Your gal, Cal, Moms for City, Space, Lozzie, Dawson, Reed, Destrin, Gaming, Arthur, Suarez, Exotic, Tomato, a Delightful Nerd, Ego, I don't know how to say your last name, and Nix. Welcome to being members of the community. You can now view videos early, use emotes on the YouTube channel, and see behind-the-scenes content for as long as you are a member. Thank you for supporting the channel. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Thank you, Biggins. Now, let me see. Found Mega Eevee trapped on an old desktop which struggles connecting to the internet. Ah! Take a picture of it. Take a picture of it. Make it seem like an old, like, you know, when people are taking leaked photos of stuff. You know, those. Oh my gosh. Member rapid fire. Do class features do again? Class feature, it depends from one to one. Would run the designer like a Warhammer 40k Orcs, paint everything red, strap a few things to your stuff, and get awesome buffs. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Look at those emotes. Look at those emotes. Boom! With the goal lurk. Alright, let's see. Endless versatility. Accessories, items, clothing, doesn't matter. When you've got a creative itch and you're ready to make it all, when you're making something with your designer features, you could only take 3/4 at a time to produce whatever it is you're making. In addition, you can alter the effects of the items you can make with the item builder and item manufacturer features by changing any Pokemon type word or stat word. For example, you can make a black sludge item work with fairy types instead. That's cool. That's so 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 cool. That's actually so cool. Oh, I love it. In addition, you may make held items with your features that affect trainers instead of Pokemon that are all one-time use items. Ooh. Class features like skills in D&D? Yes. No. They are class features. Class features are class features. Technically. Did it? Yes! Oh, man. Let's see here. Look at it! Monster Sleep post Mega Eevee. That's actually really sick looking. Class-specific skills? Yes. I know there are some skill or features that are going to be set, like, across the board. Groomers, oh, you're just the cutest thing. Let's get you made up. For a Pokemon, there isn't much better than being pampered by a groomer. You tend the individual needs of Pokemon and fine-tune their natural looks to make them happier and happier. Wipes off the spit. Dang, Mew, how hard are you drooling over there? Let's see. Expert grooming. Let's see. Quickly gain loyalty. Loyalty is important. Loyalty is important. That helps Pokemon do certain things. I don't know what yet, but it does help. It also unlocks things. Contest. Cure Pokemon of any afflictions. Nice. 3 times a day.
Contest stats. Immune to effects. Okay, there's your passives. That's cool. No problem there, Solar. No problem. I'm here to do my best. Pokemon Amy, but a person? What? Yeah, I guess so. Untouchable beauty for a Pokemon in 10 to 15 minutes. One day after expert grooming, a loyal Pokemon may give them an elite coat. The coat has the following ability. First time you take damage from an attack, half the damage. This coat lasts for 12 hours and does not disappear when a Pokemon with elite coat is turned into a Pokeball. Makes them survive at 1 HP and gets the crits and self-heal status conditions. Wow. Wow. Hey! Dantha. Eevee Bowl Cut. Oh my god, I didn't see it! Thank you, thank you. I owe this all to my fans. The rising star knows how to manage their brand and climb higher and higher in a social echelon. Whatever their talent is that rises them into the spotlight, the personal wealth greatly benefits from the fame and fandom. Bluff, deception, diplomacy, incognito, so you get some nice deception stuff. Influencer. Okay, golden cheer, 2 or more rolls, take the best result if you mess up. Garnered loyalty, already at 4 loyalty, intentional, malicious treatment. It takes intentional and malicious mistreatment to lower Pokemon's loyalties. You know, a job Pokemon low to be a group. Pampering Pokemon sounds awesome. Look at the hair. Wait, the hair up there. Oh, I didn't see the little. Oh my gosh. Seat of celebrity. Wait. Once well known in your expertise, you dominate personalities in your sphere of influence. Others will often go out of the way to make a mutually beneficial deal through. Depending on the base classes you have, you gain some of the following options. These trainers will likely join you even if they've never met you before. Interesting. Interesting. Disheartening blow. Very unkind and probably beneath you, but your presence can be demoralizing when you pair it with a nasty insult. 3 times a day you may use vicious insult. Unless you've spent at least 10 minutes at the target, vicious insult has a -4 during accuracy check. On hit, the target is stunned. On hit, during the target's next 3 turns, it must succeed a confidence check by rolling 11 or greater on 1d20 plus any one of their modifiers or be stunned again. Are you telling me, in the middle of battle, I can insult the opposing trainer as the player, who then cannot act on their next turn because they are stunned, meaning they cannot tell their Pokemon what to do unless they are a trainer whose Pokemon acts on their own without being told what to do. That's nice. I like that. For a fur fruit trim, need small ones from school. Drive safe. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Preposterous wealth. Even then, if someone is selling a shiny Pokemon, you pay them and can have it, or could commission a talented smith to create a Master Ball over time. Oh my gosh. No limits to what you're allowed to do. Ranger, Ranger, Ranger. Let's go. All right, here we are. Here we are. Here's the class I'm probably gonna take. Protector, Servant, Leader. As the guardians of Pokemon World's natural spaces, Rangers serve and protect Pokemon, putting themselves on the line. Rangers are skilled acrobats navigating all sorts of terrain in order to rescue anyone or any Pokemon in need and use their focus and trusty styler to harness the help of wild Pokemon, enabling a Ranger to solve any problem and overcome any obstacle even when outnumbered. Ranger, Ranger, Ranger. That's it. That's me. That's me. That's me. Defense and speed, Invoker, Officer, Rider. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Authority figure, protects the Pokemon world, acting as intermediary for humans and Pokemon alike, when in aid of anyone, need results, and certain attitude from general public. When making diplomacy checks, roll twice and use the better result. When requesting assistance from a local ranger station, an important issue, the station is obligated to lighten and help some sort of extraordinary circumstances. 3 times a day as an action, a non-agitated wild Pokemon within 25 feet becomes helpful. This helpful Pokemon will remain under your guidance until the helpful Pokemon is hit by an attack, severely distracted, or has helped you in a significant manner once, such as by making an attack. The wild Pokemon will act, moving or attacking when issue it a command during your turn. You do not get a list of any skills or moves you cannot deduce yourself, and it cannot be taken from the area you found or in it. Oh my gosh, you have to be an actual expert in them. That's pretty cool. Vicious Mockery on steroids. Sigalith stunned from Stinky Bird. May only have one helpful Pokemon at a time. When using Pokemon handling, you may add your defense or speed modifier to your check instead of your special defense modifier. Companion. Valuable ally once per day. Helpful Pokemon, your companion. You only have one companion at a time. If you give a new Pokemon the companion title, you free your previous companion and replace it with your new one. This process makes your companion Pokemon have at least loyalty 2. Your companion Pokemon will be obedient towards the ranger regardless of circumstances before being restrained. Your companion Pokemon cannot participate in official battles or contests. Pokemon can not be returned to the Pokeball. Companions are considered helpful, but act in combat as if they were owned. Companion Pokemon who are replaced by a new companion Pokemon are still wild and will likely return to wild. You may have a companion Pokemon and a helpful Pokemon at the same time. In addition, you may now use your preferred feature 5 times a day. Hey, Hag, you're late. Hey, that's okay. I always hate a ranger because it's all about the capture style rather than the person, but I hope other people find joy in it. I am hopefully going to find that joy. Doing Pokemon Trainer D&D? Pretty much. I'm going to do a one-shot. And with enough support through viewership or monetary, I will make it a long-term thing. Pokemon Mystery D&D. Not quite. I thought about it, and I don't think that'll be the way it goes. But because there's a lot of focus on players, which is pretty cool. Rangers should be able to befriend Pokemon without a capture styler. That would be pretty snazzy. I'm pretty sure that's a high-level ability. I wouldn't be surprised. Stat increase. Okay. Stylish spin. Hit the target is confused. Part of the team. After working with your companion for some time, they'll smoothly transition your team. If you've been a Pokemon for 3 days, you may capture without having to roll a capture roll. Yes, there are capture rolls. Basically, closer is to 1 on a D100. But otherwise, it's within a range, depending on each Pokemon. I do remember that from my skimming. Rangers find a way to navigate safely in the wilds, so as to not disturb any wilds. Roll twice, make an act. Okay, then take the better stat. Stat increase in advanced classes. Ward. Going on rampages aren't unheard of. 3 times a day as an action or aggressive rampaging wild Pokemon within 25 feet becomes helpful. Whoa. Unless the various reasons, of course. Only have a helpful Pokemon at a time. Okay. Friend feature, have up to 2 helpful Pokemon at the same time. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. This is like a summoner class. Oh boy. 8 of the wild once per day for a number of rounds equal to your defense or speed modifiers. A chosen helpful Pokemon acts on its own in combat, attacking foes or helping to complete tasks without requiring orders. There it is! There it is! Stat increase in advanced class. That's cool. That's an oldie. That's an oldie right there. Ah, it's so true. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay. I'm gonna not read everything now. I need to. Okay, so you'll still have to capture Pokemon. After serving the world of Pokemon for a long enough time, your presence alone inspires greatness. Once per day, all allied trainers and Pokemon within 30 feet of you get +3 to their... It's a paladin raid? What? Rangers are summoners and Pokemon. They just go grab a guy. I mean, you're not wrong, actually. Now that you draw it to attention. +3 to attack up to all stats for X rounds of combat equal to defense or speed modifier. Wow. Invoker. Legendary Pokemon. An Invoker practices the use of Guardian symbols. Oh, God, it's so good. To summon forth the power of legendary Pokemon. While Invokers may not have ever met a legendary or mythical Pokemon, they draw forth power by drawing elaborate and precise sigils that, through the magic of legendary Pokemon, manifest in amazing ways. Technically, all players are summoners in Pokemon. You know what? You know what? You guys ain't wrong. All the different signs. Rangers are just summoners. That's funny for me. Okay, so all the signs have different things as a reactions. Ignore the damage. Okay. Okay, Dark Sign. Base class is based on the game's anime interpretation of their job and skills. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Smiting Sign? It's a paladin! It's a paladin! Oh, my lord. Signing the symbol of the legendary creator, your Pokemon brings out the dormant power within. Once per day, your Pokemon or your companion Pokemon use Divine Verdict. Special attack once a day, 4d12. And its type can be changed when it's used and may use attack for accuracy check and damage instead for special attack. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Looker! Oh, hello. Officer. Gumshoe Rangers on the beat. Officers are often more concerned with the city limits and making sure that people are just as safe from the wilds as they are from each other. Paying close attention to the man-made world around them, giving them leads, pressing suspicious individuals leads to shadowy Pressing suspicious individuals leads to shadowy organizations, and pursuing threads of conspiracies can help to take down major threats to the Pokemon world. Paladin, emphasis on the pal. Actual summoner paladin. This is gorgeous. It is! Confront or battling any criminal or criminal suspect. Add 1 to your rolls. Intuition's arsenal. Disguises. Partner's aid. Add 3 to your skill checks if you have your partner close to you. It's Pal World. Criminal on your sights. Do everything. Speed modifier +2. Lie detector. Intuition training. Restraining order. Oh my god. Okay, so this is really good as a personal class between people. That's pretty sick. Rider. Acrobatic prowess on mounts keeps you right in the action. Master the balance and handling to stay on top of battle while also managing other trainers' rides and keeping their team in a uniform herd through the battlefield. They have a natural way about finding the best ways to stay on mounts and keep engaged in the action while impressing everyone with their style. This is a personal project, or is somewhere you can find this? You can find this. Welcome, Bendy Mirrors. I don't know why Bendy Mirrors. That's a really funny name. But hello, welcome to the channel. There is this is literally the players. Oh my goodness, I know it's in my Discord. I think Big N shared it in the Discord by now. But it's the Pokemon Tabletop Adventure. Rider with Magikarp. I mean, I guess you could. You know, Westmarch reenacting the Pokemon War. Oh my gosh. Okay. 6 to 8 natural Pokemon rider. You can ride your mounts on their side, hanging upside down, so on and so forth. Base. Although if this does do super well, I'm planning to make this a full campaign based off of this information. Because I have a lot of experience with 5e, and I would love to use this as my route of creating my personal Pokemon Assign world. My own region that I was making with the original, like an original set of 151 Pokemon that I wanted to do. All-terrain Pokemon doesn't work for mounts, can't swim, or is underwater, of course. Mount mobility. Encouraging Pokemon, you fly ahead at amazing speeds. Okay. Mounted quick switch. Okay, that's really good. Qualified ride pager. Can serve as a mount for your... Wait. While in wild territory, you can spend 20 minutes to find a Pokemon who could serve as a mount for yourself or an allied trainer. A lot of stuff will be running up to 8 hours, or unless it's been attacked or given another command, would dismiss it. Huh. 5e, you say? I took a lot of inspiration for that when writing my own Pokemon Tabletop RPG. Oh! Let me your energy! There it is. Oh! So I have a campaign called, oh my gosh, it's been that long. It was the Ivory Devils. Heels was in it, and a number of other people, and I was running it. It's still on this channel. The audio quality is not as good as it is now for my, like, current videos and streams, but it was a thing, and there was a lot of fun stuff, and I was writing it and DMing it, and I do miss it. And this is kind of my disguised attempt at bringing D&D back into my channel in some capacity, but through the guise of Pokemon. Let's see. Mounted combat. Form up does not take away from Pokemon's ability to move during their turns. And also, the dad could be a breeder, cook, grill master. Doesn't actually like Pokemon, but loves to support and grill food. Honestly, could have been. Could be. Where? Okay, does it say? Oh, no. Oh my gosh, you get attacks while on your ride, Pokemon too. But I want to see. No, all the tricks saying your mounts. There's no limit? There's no limit. There's no limit to what your ride Pokemon can be. For the fun of it, because it does not specify, for the fun of it, I will state that there is no limit to what you can ride. But remember the speed of that Pokemon. Imagine it like an Avatar series where the party chills on Riders Lapras and venture the sea One Piece style. That would be sick. Special Operative. Protecting the Pokemon world by force. Gearing up for serious conflict and special missions requires a license to wield more complicated ranger gear that also comes with more responsibility. As a special operations member, rangers will be able to use all sorts of powerful tactical tools. Special operatives are sometimes looked on with caution and uncertainty by the general public. It's your responsibility to prove yourself to the people you've sworn to protect. rules on that somewhere, but also I want to ride on the back of a Pidgey. Exactly! The gummy worm should ride. Oh my gosh, my gummy worm. Gummy worm. My gummy worm Pokemon. Okay. Okay, so it's a little bit more human-centric now. Train to hold on whenever possible. Once per day, you may use Endure. Not your Pokemon, you. Okay. Gummy Pillar would be amazing and terrifying. What if I want to swim on a Spheal? You better get ready to roll and strap yourself on. You're going to be rolling. Then you get to do that thing where you walk on top of the rolling ball water. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta do a thing. I gotta do what I'm supposed to do. I gotta do what I'm supposed to do.
Hag, thank you for donating $4.99 to the channel. If you made a Pokemon one-shotter campaign, I will be there. By the way, still fighting for a Monster Hunter World stream or video, gameplay or research. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it.
Oh no, Joan, hold on. I'll transition. So I was making Pokemon Awesome, which was my own Pokemon game, and I do still have it set up. Hold on. Boom. Those are official Pokemon of my region. I don't have them all drawn, of course. I mean, even the Pumpkin Kid technically is. But yes, this is... I had a Fire Possum that would turn into a Fire Ice type that would get an Igloo on its back. I had an Electric Grass Raccoon, and then I had a Steel Water Badger. The entire region was based off of Wisconsin, since I am a Wisconsin resident. But yeah. Also, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna count that as 2 more. I'm gonna count that as I need to. But first off, I'm getting more and more tempting to do some level of Monster Hunter. And if I do, I'm gonna have to open it up for people to join me, because that sounds fun. Maybe we'll make that a Friday stream one of these days. At minimum. And then, this is absolutely becoming a one-shot at minimum. The Poison Ice Golem, yes, that has a virus inside of it, and as it melts, the virus takes over because it's a Pokemon in and of itself. A living Pokerus. Choose 4 different Pokemon at level 1 because of the Grunt origin. Oh my lord. Once you get to page 90 stuff, it gets real insane. Oh boy. Look at all this. Look at this. This is very, like, human-centric. That's terrifying. Oh, okay, you know what? Because a lot of you are new here, allow me to tell you the description of the gummy worm and the other thing that you saw. Because I love them. I do love them, and I do miss working on it. Where are my folders? My Drive. Pokemon Awesome. Pokemon Ideas. No, I want Pokemon. I think it was, is it 17 to 20? Nope, that's the Morning Dove that has a split. This is the Raw Boing line. I love the Raw Boing line so much. I'll talk about that at some point. It gets drunk. Cranberry, okay. Gummy Pillar. All right, you know what? Hold on. I got you guys. Hold on. First off, I'm gonna move this over here so I can see it better and see you guys. And then, give me a second here. I'm gonna put the,
Is this? Yeah, we'll go with this one. We don't need the evil on it. 2 common Pokemon, 2 uncommon. Praise be a little and big monster. Love getting to see other Pokemon's creations. I'm gonna turn that off. Love getting to see other people's Pokemon creations. Always gets me so hyped to see what people come up with. Thank you. I would love to get with Awesome a little bit more. So, I will tell you about Pokemon 54 and 55, Gummy Pillar, and Tremorworm. Gummy Pillar, the Gummy Worm Pokemon. A slow and docile Pokemon that seeks out sugar and nutrients without rest. It can be found frequenting candy shops, cranberry farms, and any other place where it can sneakily get its meal. Often seen as a pest, as when left unchecked, it can clear out a food storage alone, despite their small size. On occasion, they can be found around milk farms. Outside of this, they are seen as rather weak and easy to handle. Sometimes they are eaten as a sweet treat by Pokemon and people. Pokemon 55, Tremorworm. Deep in the cave's underground, Tremorworm was thought to have been extinct. In
It wasn't until Gummipillar was fed milk that it had evolved into this Pokemon, being much larger and more capable of destruction. Charmawurm is feared as an urban horror story. Tales exist where an entire village have been consumed by it. It is far more aggressive and has an insatiable appetite. Its body converts all organic material it eats into sugar that then forms crystals and other sweets across the entirety of its body. Despite this, the sweets act as an extreme protective barrier.
I miss Ossine so much. I'll also mentally tell you about the Roboing line. Basically, Robins get drunk off of honeysuckle berries. So Roboing jumps back and forth while eating its favorite berries, kind of like drunkenly a little bit after it eats too many. When it evolves, it teaches the other Roboings where the rest, I don't remember the whole line name. It teaches them where the rest of them are. It's a flying normal type still. Now it dances instead of being like actually drunk. It dances, incorporating it into their movement, having a higher dexterity and speed, so on and so forth. And then when the flocks get too large, what happens is they have what is called a berry off, where two of the second stage basically eat as many berries as possible in an act of dominance. The one that stays up, instead of collapsing due to the sheer amount of sugar and berries that do get them drunk, because that's what happens to real life Robins, the one that stays up evolves into its final form, which is then a flying poison type. Two first stage Pokemon to make things fair. Thank you, Dexter. Literally Gummy Worm that the hungriest caterpillars its way into the terrifying monster. Drunken Master Bird Friend. Love it so much. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I won't continue on them, but I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 24, 27, 30, 33, 34 different ones. One of them is a Morning Dove that if it, basically as it evolves, it gets shinier and shinier, keeping things really clean, which eventually ends up causing it to be hunted down easier by predators. And if it can't find a mate, it becomes lonely, and it becomes a ghost flying type. If it does find a mate, also it stops singing. Or no, they attract each other by the whistling of their wings, not by their singing. And then when it evolves, and because it doesn't find a mate, it sings, which means it'll never find a mate, because that's not how the birds attract each other. If it finds a mate, it turns into a flying fairy type, and it's basically a whole thing about, like, marriage and everything like that. So, yeah. Yeah. That's that. I will continue on with our stuff that we have here, though. Also, wait, hold on. Hold on. One more tangent. Hold on. Hold on. I might have just... Hold on. You guys might have done something. You guys might have done something. Give me a second. Dang it! It's not registered yet. There's enough members I can put another emotes onto the YouTube here, and I have another emote that hasn't been put up yet. Tangents are a neurodivergent person's best friend. I have no issues with this. These are cool. Thank you. I know I have been diagnosed with not ADHD. Oh my goodness, I said the wrong thing. I have been diagnosed with change depression and change anxiety. I have a good handle on them, and I'm not afraid to say it. I am suspected by many to have ADHD. So. And I don't hide it. In my videos, in my streams, nothing. I am me. I am me, and that's it. Quartermaster? Bruh. Bruh. Look at that. Look at that. Once appointed, the rank of Quartermaster, Ranger assumes your knowledge and responsibility of use and distribution of advanced special ops gear. You can borrow as much as you want. Wow. Survivalist. Living in nature has never been so easy. Survivalists can disappear into the wilds and comfortably live out the rest of their lives in nature. These rangers still serve the world and live in, but have dedicated themselves to preserving the wilds and keeping away those who might encroach onto a Pokemon's territory or damage the natural spaces around the world. Huh. I love the gear. I love the gear on these two. Let's see. Good food scavengers. So this is... Okay. Okay, that's sick. That's sick. Gotta admit. That's kind of sick. Natural medicines. Pokemon Whisperer. They can help you in nature. One with nature. Boy. What's hard about attack while in the wilds? You have +2 defense, special defense, and speed. Immune to afflictions while in the wild. Wow. Researcher! The genius, intuitive, inventor. Researchers spend years committing to memory every bit of knowledge that they can in order to maximize their chances of success within the Pokemon world. Okay. As much as I would love to be a ranger, I might end up being a researcher, like mentally. Often thought of as walking databases, a researcher is a valuable ally when navigating through any situations. Once committed to a specialized area of expertise, they rapidly grow into professors, engineers, or even into talented. Okay, I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. I want to be a Pokemon professor. AZ! Pokepark OST, yeah, let's go, baby. How long have I been streaming? It's been 2 hours already. This is amazing. Let's see here. I have to close and reset the stream every once in a while. By the way, this class is just me? The researcher? Let's go. Let's go. Field Commander. Expertise, lines of strategy. Help turn the tides in combat. This is what I wanted to be when I grew up. The class. Oh my gosh. Understand consent from Pokemon trainer unless they are unconscious. Pokemon may still only act once per round. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can literally command other Pokemon with consent of the trainer. Memorize it all, every aspect. Look through the Pokédex books as much as you'd like without having used a Pokédex on a Pokemon. Wait, hold on, what? Every aspect of the Pokédex is lodged away in your head. You may look through the Pokédex books in real life as much as you'd like without having used a Pokédex on a Pokemon. Okay. 3 times a day as an action. Move yourself, all allied trainers, and all allied Pokemon within 30 feet of you. X multiplied by 5 feet, which is your special attack or special defense modifier. This is a field control. This is a field control class. Oh my lord. It's a field control class. Field control class. Field control class. Oh my gosh. You can create repels. Okay. Just have the monster manual. For real. Critical advice. 3 times a day, free action. Choose any target. Whenever you are an ally player or an ally Pokemon attacks a target, choose with critical advice feature. Their attacks are critical hits on naturally rolled 18 to 20. Can I gush anymore? Can I gush anymore? Are you telling me I could just be Krillic, the professor, the nerd boy professor, but as a working mechanic? That's beautiful. Fighting read. Quick study of Pokemon's behaviors may give away much detail about itself. The trainer may want to. Read feature. You learn its move list, current HP, held items, and any unusual things about its typing or stats. Unusual things about its typing. Regional variance. Anywho. Investigative perception. Roll twice. Use the better result. Tactical strike. 3 times a day as an action issue, command an allied Pokemon who has acted during this round of combat. Okay. Pokemon may not use that at-will move during their next turn. Must be understood. Okay. Type shifts and Delta Pokemon exist. Oh, let's go. Demoralize, stat increase in advanced classes, walking doctorate. Knowledge of the world comes easy and nothing stops your constant intellectual growth. By looking at Pokemon, you can tell if it has any unusual characteristics, not found in Pokédex, altered stats, so on and so forth. Efficiently used as intended. You can identify any special talents of a trainer just by looking at them as well. Pokelinguist, you can only study one Pokemon at a time, but you can understand that speech Pokemon in it. Speak to and understand any Pokemon. Strategic sabotage. Move everyone within 45. X okay, so that's... Maybe use as your first action, regardless of your speed. Grand Strategist, +2 during accuracy check. Free action. Whenever you use an item on an adjacent ally, using an item is a free action once per turn. Finally, whenever you return Pokemon to its Pokeball and send out another Pokemon, it may act last during that round of combat instead of waiting for the next round of combat if you haven't issued a command yet during the round of combat. That's huge. Archaeologist. Hard history at your disposal. When looking to solve problems of the present and future, archaeologists look to the past. Use fossils and their knowledge of geology to manipulate whatever they can. With enough practice, archaeologists can even reanimate the long past and create their own Pokemon to study in the present. Oh, so, okay, hold on. Superb Spelunker. You're good at finding traps. Fossil will reflect the space you've excavated in. Water Pokemon near the ocean. Grass Pokemon in the forest. Okay. Okay, so we can do fossils of all types. If you lose or break your reanimator, it can take up to 4 hours to repair it. May not use the same fossil sample more than once to create an egg. Yep, okay. You also become a stone master, so you get evolution stones. You can make sand tombs. Always been calling it the same, but hold the power of history in your hands. Once per week, you can use any 2 fossils simultaneously with your portable fossil reanimator. The resulting Pokemon egg will hatch a Pokemon that will not be able to evolve, but will have aspects of both fossils Pokemon combined. The Pokemon who hatches can be based on any stage in evolutionary families of each combined fossil, not just the base form. For example, Machoke and Alakazam. Muscles in the brain, muscles in the body. Its type will be 1 type from each of the fossil species. Each of its stats should be an average of the 2 fossil species stats. Its passives and moves should be a combination of the basic available passives and moves from each fossil species. All other information about the Pokemon and its appearance is up to you. You may only use your portable fossil reanimator once per day, regardless of any feature you are using. What are we at? Oh, we're creating abominations. You could literally, at level 13 of the subclass here, sorry, the advanced class here, can make a fossil combination of any 2 Pokemon. Loving and hating working on this character. Trying to get a picture of the 2 Pokemon I picked in my PDF, but I don't know how to. I don't know. Capture Specialist. Pokeball Mastery opens the doors. I mean, find a Infinite Fusion Pokemon. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. That actually does sound pretty snazzy. Pokemon Mastery opens doors to many new captures. Studying the ways of Pokeball Smith has led to your own ingenious ball inventions. Capture Specialist takes every piece of technological expertise and combines it with the ancient art of transforming apricorns into capture devices. Without limits, you can invent any kind of ball for any situation. Interesting. Interesting. The multi-ball? Hold on, I'm curious about that. You can repair Pokeballs that are broken. You can make all the different types of quick moves and furious need for capture, split your focus in 2 ways. 3 times a day as an action, you may throw 2 Pokeballs at 2 different targets. Red browse and edit PDF, you don't have to pay for anything. Get Banner Part back! We can! Oh my lord, we could get Banner Part back. You guys are opening up the war. Or opening up a war zone for my brain and all the things that could be done. Basketball Cannon will often fail when used against legendary or mythical Pokemon. Oh, interesting. Photographer. An artistic eye for study and observation. Skilled eye and steady hand makes for an excellent photographer. Camera itself could be basic. Your expertise brings out best of any shot. Research makes for an alternative to strictly academic studies. Who knows? With enough practice, you can enter pictures into art galleries or even make a living selling your goods. Master Spell equals a wish spell. Gosh, it may as well be. Everything is weak to bear. Okay. Interesting. So Joan was saying a whole other version of this that does help. Okay. Pester Ball. Okay, so their abilities basically help. Okay, so Pester Balls can cause damage, help catch things, and so on and so forth. Okay. Okay, so nothing. That one would take some adjustment in a couple different ways. Support class. Yeah, definitely feels like it. Which, nothing wrong with support. Support's huge. Never underestimate support. Utility and support's important. There's gotta be something here. Automatically hits. Wait. Next attack of one of your Pokemon makes against any photographed foe automatically hits and deals plus 1d20 damage if it is a damaging move. That is a JoJo's, like, ability stand right there. That is flat out I have already taken your picture. Like, bro, what? Different system that has a different take on the concept that was inspired by this. Okay, I think they took out all the pester ball stuff, focused on the actual records and photography. Okay, so if any of my players decide to take this route, I will do some adjustments. Can you beat Red's tabletop with only pester balls? Oh my lord. I've drinking nothing but tea, but it's so good. Tank and support, though, being a Poke Paladin is such a fun idea. Freaking smiting as the, what typing was that? I forgot what typing that was already. It was an ace trainer, pretty sure. Scientists. Various concoctions, variables effect, made to order. Scientists throws formulas together, figures out what works, combining all sorts of ingredients to produce various items with effects undistinguishable from products from stores. While chemistry does come into play, scientists seemingly produce incredible result with the least expected ingredients over and over again. Love to homebrew some stuff with you if you'd like for this. I've been floating around my own concept for something like that for a while. I might just have to. This is... I'm gonna have to consult you. I think that's already a given. I'm gonna have to consult you. Okay, so they make repels, potions, general remedies, ethers. Ether! Gotta get that reference in there. Performance enhancer. Whoa. You told me my Pokemon are getting performance enhancing medicine? Is that what's happening here today? We found the Artificer. We did. Artificer class. Elixir mixer made mint. Mints will change a stat to be positively or negatively affected by the Pokemon. Change the Pokemon's nature to match the new positive or negative affected stat. Okay. Gas station pills make a comeback. Vitamin maker. Oh my lord. No expiration date. Master chemist. All brews take half time. Okay. What do you mean? My Dotrio was doping. What do you mean it was doping? It just moves so fast. Pokemon Watcher, let's go. Talent with the pencil, patience for the sketch. Okay, never mind. There it is. Watchers are field researchers who go out and study, track, and locate wild Pokemon, natural calm about them, and use their passive presence to take information and replicate it with their artistic ability. Watchers watch everything and take in information that would otherwise go unnoticed by most. Quick draw. Oh, that sounds cool. Fleshed out sketch over 30 minutes detail for an hour work. You can draw anything you've seen in the last 24 hours with amazing detail. Species spotter. You know whether or not it fits any of the family members in the wild area. Discriminating gaze or anything unusual about the Pokemon. You get better handling checks. Insight skills. You get the better of the two roles. Cute. When you use demoralized, fighting, read, or game plan research feature, you may use them as a free action once per turn. Oh! Micro expressionist. Okay, so you can understand Pokemon. I feel like a lot of people get that at like certain different levels, but they get it. Soothing. Sorry, Jaeger was like right next to me. He keeps moving around a little bit. He moves around a bit. I feel like, I don't know, I'm unsure if he's been having nightmares or what's been going on, and it's been making me concerned. So I've been waking him up here and there. The photographer and watcher difference kills me. It sounds like they do the same thing, but one just looks. Yeah, no, the watchers are like field researchers is the way I like to explain it. Real life field researchers. One don't need no dumb camera. How many pages? 218, yep. Oh, this one's 230 technically, so. Oh, it's 218 though. Not counting like credits and all that. And look at that young oak. Look at him. He's gonna see a Celebi soon. Shiny Finder. Once per week after spending 6 hours studying in the wilds, you locate a shiny wild Pokemon. If you announce your presence, Pokemon you approach is not instantly provoked, but may be startled. You may attempt to befriend the wild Pokemon if you don't provoke it. It's me. I was waiting for it, Mew. I was waiting for it. Cross-classing. I'm not even... If people want to do that, you can. But basically, you need a basis for your... Basically, it's saying, hey, if you're going to cross-class, you need a base level. Simple as that. Alright, so origins are fun. Okay. I'm not even going to concern myself with origins right now because it's basically D&D 5e origins. But you can choose academic, arts or entertainer, athlete, backpacker, doctor, grunt, gym trainer, laborer, rangers and law enforcement, raring to go, salaried person, service industry, spiritualist, technician, and trust funded. This determines the type of lifestyle that you have, basically how much money it takes to maintain your lifestyle, and some of your background, which can help influence your actual, like, real-life background, so on and so forth. You can shiny hunts in your D&D game. You can. Oh, Berserker. They decide what Pokemon you start with? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Being a DM and trying to figure out shiny odds, thank God it's dice rolls. Right. Cannot believe it. Okay, so I'm not gonna go over all of these. What I do want to see is what starting Pokemon. One starter Pokemon up to one first or second stage uncommon or common Pokemon you worked with to entertain others. Okay, interesting. One starter Pokemon and up to 2 common first stage pet Pokemon. Okay. Athletes. One starter Pokemon. So everyone gets a starter Pokemon. Up to 1 uncommon first or second stage Pokemon you work with to train yourself as an athlete. So, okay, you kind of get yourself. Okay. Okay, so this all is starting to make sense. 2 common or uncommon first stage. Grunts get up to 2 common first or second stage Pokemon you worked with in your criminal history. And up to 2 uncommon first or second stage Pokemon you worked with in your criminal history. I'm a breeder. Whoa! Don't take that out of context. I already said whoa. It's too late. Too late. Joke. Criminal talents. Okay, you get a criminal talent on top of that. Poacher. Oh my lord. Gym fire leader. Hello, I had a stroke. Laborer. Starter. Common first stage. Uncommon first or second stage. Okay. Why do you have 6 Typhlosion? Oh no! Oh, poor Typhlosion. Didn't deserve it. Okay, so this lines up. This lines up pretty nicely. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna keep moving forward. Slacking. 6. Oh, that's even worse. Technician, spiritualist. Okay, so it just determines first or second stage, how many of them, so on and so forth. That perspective looks so weird. 6 Octillery. Oh my gosh. Somebody will slack us and figure us. Oh no. Understanding your Pokemon. It's time to pick your Pokemon. You got an origin story, a class, and you built yourself to be who you are. Here you just need new partners. There are over 1,000 Pokemon species in Pokemon Tabletop Adventures. When you want to get technical about stage and form, so it can be done and pick just a couple out of the hundreds. That's before individual trainers begin to modify them further. Different kinds of Pokemon, different incredible powers to produce. Okay, different habitats. New trainers, regional Pokemon professor, give them a starter Pokemon themed around grass, fire, or water. However, a starter Pokemon is not always your first Pokemon. You might have had a family pet Pichu, or a stray Purloin you often fed. I love that. Or maybe a Machoke you worked with daily as a mover. As you continue to travel and grow with your Pokemon, many of them can go through a metamorphosis known as Pokemon evolution and physically become stronger. Their bonds with you will make them more powerful, and sometimes, depending on the type of trainer you are, Pokemon are made more powerful just by being with you. Cute. Your decisions that make you as a trainer will directly benefit from the Pokemon you travel with. You can capture Pokemon wild and tame them until they're your friend as well, and your team could continue to grow. You can even find a place that one of your Pokemon might be truly happy, and you could potentially release them back to the wilds there. Oh. There's so many things that could happen with your Pokemon on your journey. There's no way to list them all. Save from being the... Oh my lord. Lapras being canonically saved still warms my heart, honestly. For reasons, Pokemon leagues do not allow trainers to carry more than 6 Pokemon at a time while traveling. However, if you have a license to do so, you may store your excess Pokemon at your home, or even arrange for them to have a large field at care farms or a professor's laboratory. There are many Pokemon centers where you can teleport your Pokemon to and from your location everywhere, so now your companions are never too far away. The following section will show you how to read a Pokemon entry, which will be taught throughout the Pokemon books, Pokedex books, and show you a few potential starter Pokemon to pick from. You might limit those starters for different reasons. Okay. So, okay, this is no different from a regular... Turns out I cannot stay until the very end. Sad. I'll recover from the stream later for sure. Thank you for being here, Siri. You have a great rest of your day. Don't worry, a one-shot will happen. I am determined at this point already. So, basically you read it as the name. Can I highlight? Name, what type it is, its size, its weight, Stop that. Hit points, all of its stats, and its skill, which is Zapper, which it can produce electricity, so it'll tell us its skill. Jaeger's upside down. Starters should have buffs. I mean, the starters are already going to have so much here. So, let's see. Passives. Charm gives it a +1 defense. Nasty Plot, +1 special attack. Tail Whip, +1 attack. Lightning Rod. Any foe's ranged electric type attacks within 25 feet gets negated and drawn towards you. Your special attack is +2 until the end of your next turn whenever you negate an electric type attack. You get static. Whenever you are hit with a melee attack, roll a d4, and on d4 you paralyze the attacker. So ultimately, it tells you moves are +3 on your attack, +3 special attack, and +4 on effect when you roll whatever it tells you for effect, I guess. So you have quick attack, which is melee at will, 2d6. Quick attack has priority. So if you're in melee and you use quick attack, you get to move first. Is it a Nuzlocke with Pokemon Pass? I don't intend to. I'm making that clear now. There might be very special occasions in which I might do that. But I don't intend for like stuff like insta kills or anything like that. I want it to be very Pokemon centric. Not gruesome. I want this to be like almost anime movie rules. Pokemon movie rules is what I'm gonna go with, meaning that the streams will probably be very much like hopefully just PG-13. Nice with some anime plot. If nat 20 attacks a 1 HP mon. Gosh. Okay, so melee is within 5 feet. Range, it tells you within 15 feet. Electrical special attack 3 times a day. So you can only use your special attacks, you know. Certain number of times. Someone's getting petrified. 3 times a day, 3d10. Electrical Pokemon used against targets slower than you. Interesting. Iron Tail, 3 times a day, 3d10. -2 during accuracy check. On hit, the target's defense is -1 for 10 minutes. That's a long time considering 6 seconds is a round in combat. Not a turn, a round. Oh, and it tells you the biology and everything. Egg group, field/fairy, egg hatch rate 4 days, diet herbivore, habitat, forest and urban plains, evolution from Pichu into Pikachu, Thunderstone into Raichu, Thunderstone from Island Habitat, Island Raichu. Okay, to make a lowland Raichu, basically, but they call it Island. Hey there, Altair, how you doing? Can't have a Pokemon Tabletop Adventure without the Pokemon. Above is an example of what Pikachu's entry looks like. Okay. Let's just make sure I didn't read anything wrong. Typing, stats, size, and weight. This would have helped with your food chain video, right? It could have. Let's see here. Passive how they work in battle. Static abilities to constantly affect how their offensive moves work. There are 2 types of passive. Stat passive, ability passive, diverse and grouped in a long list of Pokédex books and after this section of Player's Handbook. Hey, Burton, 3 of Earth's greatest treasures. Pokemon, D&D, and Acrylic. Oh, all in one place. Thank you. I wasn't ready for that. That was very sweet, actually. How you doing, Chief? Let's see. Stat passives, Pokemon skills, which pretty straightforward. Moves, we literally looked at it. Ironically, you could have a Pokemon Tabletop Adventure without the tabletop or the adventure. Just... I don't know why. You saying that made me immediately imagine like 500 Pikachus just T-posing. That's what I imagine. Oh, Burton speaking facts. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Thank you. Okay. Biology and habitats, that's pretty cool. I like seeing that. Pokemon Cafe AUN. Ooh, that'd be cute. A little bit of a slice of life. Diet entry explains what kind of food Pokemon eats to survive. Carnivores. Okay, yep. Some of the stranger diets some Pokemon have are that of a Terravore, one who feeds on the minerals found in rock and dirt around them, or the Nullivore, which do not need anything to sustain themselves for various reasons. Saprophytes feed on decaying matter or minerals off the ground. Ergovores feed on electricity and other energy. Glaciivores survive by consuming ice and water. Pollutivores, pollution. Cyotrophs, thoughts and life force of others. pretty good way of putting those. How the heck I need to get pictures in the PDF? Almost done, though. Pictures in the PDF? From them? Just go to Bulbapedia, man. That's what I recommend. That's probably what I'm going to do. Jaeger, careful. That's a cord. That's a cord, Jaeger. Jaeger. Goodness gracious, boy. You almost messed yourself up. You almost messed up the controller. You good? You're just going to lay down over there? Okay. That was 0 to 100 really fast. Okay. Cool. Look up TCGR. There you go. Gotta be careful with certain things, when it comes to all of this. At least I have to. Skills. I'm not reading all the skills. There is no reason to read all the skills. There is zero reason to. Okay, care for your Pokemon. This is necessary. In the Pokemon video game series, you never need to feed your Pokemon or anything, which is something you can often see Ash do in anime. This is one of the many things you'll need to be aware of as you travel through the Pokemon world. Your Pokemon's needs. Pokemon need to rest at least 8 hours a day to be healthy. Pokemon are resting while in a Pokeball. Even if a Pokemon does not sleep, they still must rest their bodies. This is also how they can recover their 3 times a day or 1 day frequency moves. After 8 hours of rest, the Pokemon will recover their moves used. Part of rest is also grooming. Pokemon who need to be clean should be kept clean, while Pokemon who benefit from a layer of mud on their bodies need to be kept muddy. Keep track of your Pokemon's needs. Pokemon need to eat. Pay attention to a Pokemon's biology entries to see what kinds of food they need. Sometimes you need to facilitate hunting or just buy some food from a store. Larger Pokemon need more food. If you're feeding your Pokemon at least twice a day, it'll be satisfying. You can always give them treats that are meant for Pokemon, regardless of their diets. Exercise and entertainment are important parts to keep your Pokemon engaged and happy. Pokemon love combating foes with your lead, but also should be given time to stretch and walk around. Sometimes you'll even have a Pokemon who doesn't participate in battles. Even then, make sure you give them some leisure time to stretch out and wander if possible, maybe after a meal. Okay, so basically, depending on your background, your starter Pokemon is going to be your combat Pokemon. Meanwhile, your secondary Pokemon may or may not be your combat, may not join in combat. That's a gunk. Putting that stake right there. That streamlines the beginner process of it all. Am I sitting on something? Why does my butt feel like I'm sitting on something? I'm not. I need a better desk chair. The lady already said I need one, and I'm like, no. I have other things I want to spend money on for the channel. It's comfy enough. It's fine. Loyalty. Caring about your Pokemon is important and affects many aspects of your Pokemon's growth. Natures, likes, dislikes, and habits of Pokemon species are all important to pay attention to in order to raise the loyalty of your Pokemon. Measured on a scale of 0 to 5, loyalty represents how well the Pokemon listens to you or how defiant they may become when you command a Pokemon who isn't on the best terms with you. Cruel conduct and bitter medicine, even in the pursuit of being the best, can have major consequences if a trainer goes overboard. Congratulations, you have a level 10 Link skill. With your friend in Persona, your friend will now die for you. Loyalty values. Pokemon at 0 are constantly trying to escape their trainers. If they aren't trying to actively flee, they're ignoring any comment from their trainers or even trying to attack their own trainers. Loyalty 0 is earned. You have to be really awful to your Pokemon for them to be here. Pokemon who are captured while unconscious always start here. Interesting. Finding Golurk and Golurk with a bow tie for leisure. I like it. I like it. Pokemon at Loyalty 1 do not trust their trainers, but are not outwardly hostile towards them. Pokemon here might occasionally ignore their trainers' commands, choosing to try something else during combat. Many newly captured Pokemon who believe their trainers are unworthy of their strength will be at Loyalty 1. I will say I like the idea that knocking a Pokemon unconscious and capturing it makes it a Loyalty 0, because Pokeball only catches a Pokemon if they are willing to be caught or if they are unconscious. It does not make them your friend. The Pokemon Styler does that. That is the purpose of the Pokemon Styler canon. That is very interesting, and I am a fan of this. Loyalty 2 is marked by obedient Pokemon who are not really close to you. Most Loyalty 2 Pokemon will like their trainers, but may not see the relationship mostly as... Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me drink some water. My body clearly doesn't want me to talk. Their obedience and performance in battle gets them food and a safe place to rest. They do this as a means to an end. To improve their relationship, it helps to have Pokemon that are interacting with both them and you together. Most hatch Pokemon start at Loyalty 2 once they imprint on you. In 3 is a great place for your Pokemon to be. Those at 3 obey commands in battle and perform the best they can to protect their friends and allies. They value their trainers as much as their trainers value them. You might find that this is a place that many of Pokemon settle, as it's difficult to maintain loyalty of many Pokemon at the same time. 4 often represents the closest relationship that a trainer might have. Most often, trainers will have Pokemon with Loyalty 4 be their first Pokemon, their Pokemon who is always out of their ball, or maybe a starter that grew particularly close to their trainer. Pokemon with Loyalty 4 often know everything their trainer would expect from them. While a Pokemon might quickly grow to care for their trainer, Loyalty 4 is usually only found in partnerships that are at least 3 months long. 5. A trainer might spend their whole life with loving partners with their Pokemon and never have a Pokemon with Loyalty 5. Pokemon with Loyalty 5 have perfect understandings of their trainer's needs and desires. Pokemon with Loyalty 5 are often proactive, almost acting without command. Sometimes it's hard to tell if a trainer is commanding their Loyalty 5 Pokemon or simply narrating their Pokemon's action. I'm a big ol' I'm a big ol' softie. That almost made me tear up. Alright. And then you have Evolution. Great deal of emotion to urge their evolution. Confidence and happiness is sometimes enough. Good loyalty score. Pokemon can have 6 moves. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So sometimes, okay. Okay. Okay, this will be at story leisure. Understood. Pokemon natures don't change on their own. They affect your stats. By 1. And then decrease by 1. But when... in the event that a nature would lower stat to 0, it doesn't. Instead, a Pokemon's nature raises a stat by 1. It will not negatively affect the Pokemon's other stat that would have been changed to 0. That's nice. Favorite and disliked foods. Obtaining Pokemon. Those are hurt, easier to catch. With an affliction, are easier to catch. Ambush Pokemon are harder to catch. Ambush Pokemon are harder to catch. Conversely, Pokemon who ambush you are neither harder or easier. Unconscious are easy to catch. However, there's a danger to capturing knocked out Pokemon. When you throw the ball, you roll a D100. The GM knows the score. Boom. Excellent point. If you capture an unconscious knocked out Pokemon with a Pokeball, it'll hate you upon being brought out of its new ball. Unaware of being captured, instead just waking to its new situation can create terrible relationships. While these can be worked out, it's usually better to let knocked out Pokemon lie. Remember, not every encounter needs to be a battle. They can be friendly encounters, they can be passive encounters, that's regular D&D stuff. Then you have eggs, which you need the following to produce them. At least 2 weeks old, they need to get along even as acquaintances, privacy for at least 4 hours, share an A group, and are opposite sex. Okay, they get so on and so forth. This is all GM stuff, LGM stuff. Fossil reanimation stuff. Combat in the Pokemon world. Okay, rules of engagement. Engagement, I'm not... Okay, I've already read this partially. So, engagement in a Pokemon battle between an official Pokemon battle can basically be agreed upon to be a 1-on-1, a 2-on-2, triple match, tag team, whatever else, right? And it's going to stay that way. When you are up against the grunts, against the evil organization, whatever else, they might not follow those rules. In addition, they might try to target you yourself. And in wild encounters, this may also be the case where Pokemon might target you, they might run away. Let's say I did read the synopsis of a battle where essentially, prescribed either just make it on a picnic table. Or just boop boop. Just cut them up. Just make some Magikarp stew. But what was I saying? Oh, so like it was Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill. And let's say it's like 2 or 3 Beedrill. And you take them out. Maybe the Weedle and Kakuna are so dependent on the Beedrill, seeing the Beedrill get knocked down, they get scared, they run away, or they stop fighting. So on and so forth. Or maybe there's a different group of Pokemon. Maybe it's Nidorino and Nidoking. And Nidoking going down only spurs Nidorino to fight harder. Or the a female Nidoran going down because Nidorino, male, try to protect Nidorans all the time. It's just what they do. So they fight harder. There are a lot of different things. Combat in general is flexible. It's all dependent. You know what I mean? So, Alternatively, you can roll for initiative and then add your speed stat. I'm going to do that. I don't want to, I like initiative. That's what it's saying there. You have free actions. You have action, bonus action, free action, reaction, movement, all normal 5th edition stuff. You get one of those a turn, except for reaction, which happens once a round, which a round is once everyone has actually performed a turn in combat, or in whatever initiative is. It doesn't necessarily need to be combat. Maybe someone's about to fall off a cliff. You enter initiative. Now you have to try and save that person. You're not in combat. You're trying to save someone. So then, let's see. You have... Let's read a little bit more. You know, multiple Pokemon out at a time. 6 seconds. During each round, each character, trainer, or Pokemon can take 1 turn. In addition, each trainer can command one of the Pokemon each round. In general, Pokemon with a trainer will only act in a round when under the command of a trainer. So most players will take 2 turns each round, once when their trainer acts, and once when a Pokemon they command acts. In many places in the game, taking turns is also referred as acting. So to basically break that down, you, the trainer, are going to be like, okay, Pikachu, I want you to do this. And then you're going to move your character. That was your action. Tell Pikachu what to do. And then Pikachu's turn will come up. When it does, and then Pikachu can make a turn and do what they need to do. Done with your character? Nice! It was something. Hey, it's fun. There's a lot to this. Highest to lowest speed. Once your trainer acts and okay, yep. Trainer turns. On a trainer's turn, they can move and take an action, or take an action and then move. Commanding a Pokemon doesn't take a trainer's turn. They can freely choose which Pokemon they are commanding during a given round. Okay, maybe I have it wrong. Movement up to 30 feet, unless it says otherwise. Okay, that's normal movement feet stuff. Some trainers have class features they can use as their action, like Ace Trainer's Press. Use an item, interact with the environment, medicine items. It'll tell you how you can use those. Pokeballs can be used twice as 1 action to recall and send out your Pokemon. For example, you can recall 1 Pokemon and send out another, send out 2 Pokemon, or recall 2 Pokemon. Pokemon can be sent out at a range of up to 30 feet, or returned from a range of 50 feet. However, you can only recall a Pokemon if they haven't taken a turn this round, or if they're unconscious. When you send out a Pokemon, they can take a turn that round. You ever thought to plan on writing any essays or articles with your research? Science media study? Not really. Real life stuff, not as much. Because I haven't done personal studying. You know what I mean? I haven't done any, I have, but only under college. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be nice. But I think my videos are basically that for the most part. Okay. Pokeballs to catch wild Pokemon. Even if trainers don't have a formal training as a martial artist, they can still try to make an attack by tackling their foe, cutting them with a sharp stick, or pounding them with a blunt object. In general, these sort of untrained attacks are normal melee moves, dealing 2d6 damage plus the trainer's attack on a hit. Unlike Pokemon, trainers can move after they use an attack. Oh. In general, trainers are off the field and aren't at risk of taking hits, but engaging in battle directly can make them a valid target for an enemy Pokemon to attack. Pokemon turns. Pokemon turns are similar to trainer turns. They get to move and take an action. However, unlike trainers, Pokemon that use an attack can't move afterwards. During battle, only one of a trainer's Pokemon can be commanded to act each round. Even if they have multiple on the battlefield, the rest don't take any turns. Okay, that streamlines this a lot. So, breaking that down. You have a trainer, 3 Pokemon on the field. Trainer takes their move. They tell one of their 3 Pokemon to do something. That is their free action. Their Pokemon's turn rolls around. That Pokemon either obeys or disobeys depending on their loyalty level and everything else. And then follows through with what they're going to do as commanded. And if they attack, they are no longer allowed to move anymore, meaning that their turn is over. Even if you have 3 Pokemon out, only one of them acts. making it a risk reward type thing. Thank goodness for saving the action economy. I know. Physical violence? Oh. Okay. The rest of this I'm not concerned about. I already know all this is regular 5e stuff, dealing damage. If a move loses all its damage dice or would have more damage dice removed than it possesses, but such as having d6 but it's shielded, it will deal damage equal to any flat damage modifiers. Okay, that's cool. Fixed damage moves. Okay, so automatic damage. So like Sonic Boom, for example. Effect moves and type effectiveness. Immunities do not protect normal type Pokemon from ghost type Confuse Ray, for example. Of course, effect moves. So basic Pokemon stuff. You get a +4 to damage with stab moves, crits. Whenever you roll, okay. I will deal with crits as I prefer. Thank you. That's gonna be my difference. Basically, you roll damage die twice, and then you take your regular modifier. Let's see. Afflictions, rest. Trainers or Pokemon rest for 8 hours. Their frequencies for features, items, passives are replenished. In addition, they recover 1d6 HP, while Pokemon recover HP equal to 1/6 their max HP. Really? Pokemon centers are capable of instantly recovering Pokemon's HP to full, but only rest will naturally recover a Pokemon's move frequencies. When a trainer rests and recovers from harm, they recover HP, but if you are suffering from diseases, have any broken bones or open wounds, these may not be automatically healed and may need additional medical attention. Interesting. Very interesting that you don't heal to full. Blah, 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 blah. Once you're open and conscious, constitution checks, okay. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to reread on my own. It's just what I'm going to do. Temp HP, death. I've already said that death is not going to be a thing unless there's special occasions, in which case I will actively describe and let my players know death is a possibility. Range in combat, there's some great examples here. Melee strikes, beam strikes, which directions they could go, range, blast, explosions, seed bombs, burst moves. There's your exploding electrode. Did I say electrode? Voltorb electrode, yeah. You have wave moves. Interesting. 7.5 foot wave. You have your type effect in this chart, which I already know. You add a die or subtract a die if it is effective against them. So steel being effective against a water type. If it was 3d6 for Iron Tail, like we talked about earlier, it would be 4d6 then. That makes sense. You have afflictions. What's this Pokerust stuff going on here? Get this out. What is this Pokerust stuff? Frozen, infatuated, paralyzed, so on and so forth. All this stuff is a case-by-case basis. You have terrains, Pokemon passives. Let's see. Okay, those are all numbers. Ability passives. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. Let's see here, Flababy. Oh, that's a sick Xatu art. Okay, these are all abilities, blah, 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 blah. No offense to any of this hard, beautiful work that was done. Have people submit their level 1 characters, do a live reaction video on them. Pokemon D&D will be a regular thing on their channel. If Pokemon... I could have people just submit general ideas for characters. Or at least, I could just have people... I could just name characters after people. Like, I have to have a bunch of NPCs. That's going to be one thing. Because I would want this to be a full story. Like, this would be... If I do this, this is going to be an audio form. You can watch it, because I will have stuff on screen. But I want this to be an audio format medium of Pokemon. Additional effects, accuracy checks... Okay, priority. If you're using priority attacks on your turn, you may act first during the round. If someone else tries to use a priority attack in the same round as you, whoever has the highest speed stat attacks first. You can still use an attack with priority as an attack without using it out of turn order. Priority moves must either be used at the beginning of a round or during Pokemon's regular turn. Interesting. Neat idea? What idea? My brain. I'm hungry. I'm starting to feel better. We love free content. Content! Like I said, I'm doing the one-shot. I'm promising that it's going to take some time. It might not even happen until the end of next month, but it is happening. It might not even happen until, like, mid-December even. But, nevertheless, it is happening. That is the plan. That is what I want to do. I would like to live stream it if I can, but if I have to video, I'm going to do video and upload it. And for anybody who's like, oh, the algorithm, don't worry about the algorithm. Algorithm only matters when you are really small or are varying between a bunch of stuff. So since I'd be doing Pokemon still, it can attract people who want Pokemon. Go to bed feeling excited for one shot already. Just take your time. We can wait for good content. Thank you, Knit, and you sleep well. Thank you for being here. Happy that I can get some people excited over this. I loved, Knit, your honesty. I know you're going to bed, but I loved your honesty when you're like, I don't know how I feel about D&D. That's what I like. I enjoy everybody's honesty. Okay, these are all moves. These are all moves. All the effects that they do. There's no reason to memorize those right now or do anything with it. I mean, they're all regular Pokemon moves. All regular Pokemon moves. Okay, moves by type. Okay, let's zoom faster. We're zooming faster. This is really incredible organization. Got too relaxed and power napped? Hey, you know what? That just means you needed the nap. You have contest variants. Oh gosh, there's the furry. Nothing against furries. I'm a weeb and I make fun of weebs all the time. Okay, so this organizes all the moves by their type of, like, appeals and everything like that. Beauty, cool, clever, tough, and cute. Items and Pokeballs. How much they cost. Pokeballs cannot capture humans. Bless. Let's see here. That's cute. I like that. That's cute. Different Pokeballs, different modifiers. How much all of these cost. Oh, man. Revival medicine. All the different items. Huh. Okay, so they aren't broken. So like King's Rock stuns targets on a natural 18 to 20. Once you stun a target, King's Rock does not work for the rest of the day. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I actually like that. There's a lot of really good balancing that's happened here. I'm not as concerned as I once was. All the different berries for contest treats. Goodness me. Technical machines. Woo, that's a steep price. Hey, welcome home, Hag. Let's see. Oh, look at all the tiny Pokeballs. Oh, I miss the tiny Pokeballs. Okay, so items for people right here. Vehicles. Ooh, 124,000 Pokedollars. Pokemon World, Poke Centers, Pokemarts. Yep. Not concerned. Professor Research Laboratories. I have a. What is that? Oh, Pokemon computer terminals. Okay. You can help out professors. I'm already getting a lot of ideas. Probably make a character if Krill would review it. Man, I might have to figure something out now. I might have to at least let people do minor characters that can appear here and there just for the fun of it. We'll see. I'll have to throw some stuff out. Because I'm the type of person where I have stuff, I will write stuff out, And I don't railroad my players. Obviously, a one-shot needs some railroading, but I don't railroad my players. So there's times where I've had characters that are built years ahead of time. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean literal years. At minimum months. Pokemon League, champion facilities. Okay. Sorry. Battle Mason got me. Battle Subway sick. Game corners, ranger stations. Rebirth manga. Oh yeah, so the Rebirth manga. So back when I was talking to Biggins, literally 4 or 5 days ago, and Biggins was sending this stuff over to me. The Rebirth manga. I was talking to him about trying to streamline this if I felt like I couldn't do it, the way as intended. And maybe doing fusions of some capacity. So Biggins sends me the Rebirth manga and how they did fusions in that, where it was fusions of Pokemon and people. And there was one where it's really cool. Looked like it was Getsis with a Golurk, and it was genuinely incredibly sick. And then you get other ones where it's like Liepard, and it's just it was just kinks. Train can only get off track for so long before it crashes. Railroads are used in moderation. Good way to put it. Any trainer may tutor these moves within 4 hours of downtime. Okay. There are odd jobs, long-term projects. Your GM's going to basically decide how long it takes to do these things. Combat demos, which I kind of mentioned out loud already. All the tokens and everything. Oh, token building. Oh, everything. This would definitely be like... It's interesting because a lot of this will be heavy RP. Like, combat's going to be fun and all, but it's going to be plenty of RP. With, like, consistent sessions of combat, probably. Bond encounters, all the movement, everything that happens. I mean, that's not intimidating to me. I've done big enough encounters. Although, I'm probably going to do what's exactly here, where you keep species of the same kind together. Let's see. Use all your abilities in combat, so on and so forth. It's just actions. Actions, fleeing, fainting. There is sunny day and stuff like that, so terrain-based stuff. And there's your character sheet. Rolladvantage.com token stamp. Okay. I'm gonna do myself a favor here. Oh, that's the place I normally go to. Oh my gosh. Yoink. Current HP. Okay. So this is player stuff. Can I type directly into this? Don't know where I thought it was going to take me. Got off of that train fast. Very, very cool stuff. Okay. So credits to all the people on screen here. I'm not going to walk away from that because people deserve their credit. Make sure you know who you're giving, like, you know what I mean? Make sure you know who made stuff. I mean, look at this. I didn't make any of this. I don't deserve any of the credit. I'm just interpreting it. I'm reading it. I'm planning it. This is the heavy thought process Krillic that is Sir Cucumber. That's cute. Sources of information. Ask Jeeves. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so old. Ask Jeeves! Nothing against it, but whoa! Oh, those were alpha testers. Okay. WorldOfPokemon.com for many blurbs and data used in Pokedex. Interesting. Stay safe on tall grass trainers. That's cute. Pokemon Company, various partners. Try to not use fan art to avoid that problem. Sorry if something slipped through. Game Master's Guide, Handbook 2, and the Game Master's screen. And there it is. And you even get the version. Okay. Okay. I'm getting my brain. I'm getting my brain together. I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions. And then, which I think is already clear. I think my thoughts and opinions are already about as clear as they get, realistically speaking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, I haven't been seeing chat because chat hasn't been updating. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, if I haven't been responding. Oh, no. Oh, no, you know why. Oh, no. Why did YouTube do this? YouTube does this every once in a while. Why does YouTube do this? RP is back for a fun session at my table. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. 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 Okay, it's done being broken. It's done being broken. Okay. So... Oh, so much information. It feels like I'm learning... It feels like I'm learning D&D all over again. But I love it. I love this beginning to end already. I think there's a lot of openings that it set up for itself on purpose. I feel like this whole thing was so well thought out, beginning to end, in terms of the possible routes that fans have wanted for years. More in-depth stuff. Streamlining the things that need to be streamlined. Still having the ability to have 6 Pokemon. All while still making sure combat is not going to be a drag. Study for 3 hours just listening and learning the rules. What is happening to my attention span? It's... There are certain ways to kick the attention span together. Average acrylic content. What's happening to the attention span part? Just locked in. Here's what I'm gonna say. Hey, Lungs, how you doing? Here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, that got louder for me because of my own mistake. The one shot is guaranteed. Okay, I am guaranteeing the one shot, right? If the one shot does well, both for players and for audience. And I'll give it a good month's worth of time. Minimum. Then, okay, I was not ready for that music. Then I will start producing the full campaign. I need to say it here and now. Producing a full campaign is difficult. And I'm going to take a lot of time with it. Because then it means I handwrite a lot of my stuff. I do not like typing it. I will have books and books and books. I mean, literally I still have it from when I first talked about this is my D&D book. This is pages, literal pages of handwriting. Okay, that one's a little empty, but pages of handwriting. Some pages I had to rip out from other books. So much handwriting that I do. And that's to develop cities. That's to develop characters. That's to develop plots, to milestones, to monsters, to how stories tie in, everything. I am a storyteller. Ultimately, I'm a storyteller. Who would have guessed? By how much I talk, right? And I'm going to change the light. I kind of want to change the light. I feel like it's super dark in here, and it's bothering me now. It's making me slightly depressed. So much writing. Again, if you want an example of it in the time between now and then, the Ivory Devils. it's a podcast that's on this channel. The audio quality is not great, but it's fun. Okay? But I intend to bring about phenomenal quality. But again, the process of this is going to be one shot. Rough one shot. 3 Tenkatons in a trench coat. One shot. Gather my players. Do the one shot. Make sure I have art for that one shot, even if it's rough art. But get the art for that one shot. Run it. 4-hour stream. 3-4-hour stream. One shot. Done. If it does well. If it's highly well received. I'm not even going to put a number on it, because I don't think I can put a number on that type of thing right now. But if it's well received, then I will start planning something. Or I will start planning the campaign. But even if I can start planning the campaign, that is going to be a minimum, like, maybe 2 to 3 month process of me writing and writing and writing. And it will not be on stream. It will be in my personal time, and it has to be when it doesn't take away from the normal channel stuff. Okay? Because the normal channel stuff is how I make my living. The videos. So on and so forth. And I would still love to still have streams where I... Oh my goodness, you guys, with a Magnemite. With a Hive Mind Magnemite. It's pretty sick, I gotta admit. But yes, that will always come first and foremost, because that's how I make my living, with those videos and the live streams, and primarily the videos, and any donations that, of course, come in to support the channel, or memberships for that matter. So, it's going to be a process. It's going to take time. I'm very excited. I want to see it work. I would love to see it work. I don't know the frequency of it. It might be a bi-weekly thing. I don't know. I don't think it would be a weekly thing, and that's okay. And I have a pretty good feeling it'd probably be on Friday nights. And by pretty good feeling, I mean I'm almost guaranteeing it would be on Friday nights. Because that would make the most sense. But that also... we'll have to see. Stream where you make up Fakemon, but like meme Fakemon, like Mememons or something, like Mega Mighty. I mean, I have Pokemon Assign, where I was making a bunch of Pokemon Fakemon myself for an entire region. Yeah. I think that's the play. I think that's the way this is going to be run, and how I'm going to break this down. I'd say give me a month, then one shot. One shot does well. Then over the course of a few months, I can start really, really planning doing the full tabletop campaign with hopefully the same people from the one shot. Sorry that I'm going quiet. My brain is firing off on all cylinders trying to plan it out. But yes, all I can really say is, if you want to see this happen, really spread the word. Like, I mean, I don't care if it's on Twitter. I don't care if there's on anything else. There was an ad? Of course there was an ad. How do you think I don't do this? I can't do this for free. I gotta make my living somehow. But no. If you ever should need an extra party member replacement, my sheet is ready. Aye, Captain. We got the thumbs up from Golurk. What else was I feel like there's something else I was trying to say. I feel like there's something else I was gonna say, and I completely lost it. Oh, but yes. Spread the word. Do what you can, because that is what makes projects work. I would love to just do this and know that it would work, but there's no guarantee it will. So spreading the word is huge and important, and that's what's going to drive this forward. Especially with, like I said, again, Twitter. I don't know other Discords. If you can appropriately talk to people, do not solicit. Do not just spam at places. So on and so forth. this is a project that is going to cost money. And I say it's going to cost money because I cannot write and draw everything. I can't. I cannot. And I want to use as much original art as possible. Not even using, like, because trainers, my players' trainers, that's one. You know, a bust, you know, for most people, or a profile is going to cost $30, $45 from good artists per person. So, like, there's that. Eventually, I would love some level of special Pokemon art. So on and so, like, it goes on and on and on, right? So it'll be a long project with a lot that has to go into it. That is going to involve a lot of moving pieces. But I want to put all that love into it. He's read more than I have. A lot of that's dug into this brain of mine too, and I'm probably gonna read more in my off time. Pull up the tablet, just start looking at it. Look at the laptop. Pope. I'm gonna have to ration out the costs for it too. I don't know. I don't want to talk about money when it comes to this project too much. That feels wrong. And that's why I mentioned viewership. Let's look at the Pokédex. And ultimately, what that money does is, I would also really, really love, genuinely being able to have it be a production that I'm then able to go lurk. You know what? Screw it. Is it not gonna? Can I not control F here? Is it not in this one? Or is it not registered? Oh, this is not the... Wait, what? There was melodic. Oh, okay. Golurk, Chandelure, Absol. It's by primary typing. So, Ghost Ground. Oh my goodness. Melodic. I heard my baby. Alright, hold on. Golurk is on page 395. So it's not going to be exactly this. It'll be close to this. If you go to 1, there it is. There it is. Golurk. Iron Defense, 54 HP. It can fly. It is very strong. Heavy Slam, 3d10. 5d12 on a Dynamic Punch. Holy crap. Once a day, though. Phantom Force. Once a day. 2-turn move. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Okay, all right. Let's go to the... The only reason it didn't... Okay, the reason it didn't register was because it can't load all of it. So it can't search all of it. Oh, boy. Oh, it's blank right now. Oh, it's blank right now. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. There we go. Okay. Let's just go down the list. We had Melodic, Chandelure. Not cut up to all the Discord notifications. Oh my God, Joe, really? Also, hey Joe, how you doing? Chandelure, Absol. Okay. Are they... Melodic. Chandelure, Absol, Melodic. Chandelure. Let's go grab Chandelure. 310. There it is. Look at that. That's some sick art. That's from Pokemon. Inferno, 40-foot ranged attack, 5d12. Target is burned. Okay, so minus accuracy checks and everything. 3d10. Pain split. Oh my gosh. You can use pain split here. They also have additional abilities. Look at Cursula! Look at Cursula! They have Flame Body, Flash Fire, and Infiltrator. Hindering terrain and walls do not affect your attacks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome to the Discord when you get in there. Okay. And then we have Absol. Absol's a dark type. Looking at 171, so it's 172 then. Or not? Maybe it is 171. Oh, look at that. Dark, medium size, passive super luck. Critical hits on 18 and 20. Sword stance +2 attack. Justified. Attacks +1 for 10 minutes when it hits you with a dark type. Pressure. Slash 3 times a day. Night slash. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Joe was telling me about that earlier. Huh. Ooh, Hisu and Zoro is around here. I love that artist, Sableye. Then let's grab Melodic, which is a water type Pokemon. Why are these not blank blank? Index is currently wrong. Water, there it is. Okay. Oh, melodic, 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 melodic. Artillery, Dugong. Why are these? These are weird. This order is weird. Not alphabetical. Not Pokédex number. Feebas Melodic. 675. 675. We gotta check for. Woo! You're right. You're right. Oops, wrong thing. 675. There it is. That's Feebas. Okay. Water, melodic, large size, 60 hit points. Special attack, special defense, 10-13. Has coil, swift swim, all the hearts. Competitive. Floor. Ooh, it's competitive. Christ. Cute charm, can infatuate, marvel skill, your offense while afflicted, defense is +2. Get water pulse, 3d8, recover, there it is. Healed HP equal to half your max HP. Smooth. Smooth. Check unless raining. Hydro pump, basically. -2 accuracy check unless it's raining. Getting fixed because cat spilled orange juice on it. Oh no. Watching the stream on your iPad. Okay, look at all that omnivore and everything like that. That's pretty slick. That's pretty sick. Where's my boy Gengar? You know I gotta check it. You know I gotta check it. You're gonna officially run this. It's so good, isn't it? I'm happy. Again, even if I can't make it a full campaign or even a short campaign, which I might just make it a shorter campaign. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's always room for more. Oh, Woo, you're right, Wooper. You're right. Suicune, oh goodness. Okay, you're right. You guys are right. Let me get Woo. He deserves it. My mom sent me an image. I will check that later. I'm assuming it's not of great importance. Water, ground, or ground water? Water, ground, or groundwater? Wooper, Quagsire, 705. Okay, 705. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Water, ground, swift guild, swift swimmer, amnesia, tail whip, damp. Ooh. Water absorb, you heal that much HP instead of taking damage. Mud bomb, accuracy check lowering accuracy checks with muddy water as well. It's also a 10-foot wave. Yawn, falls asleep after its next turn. Well played. So it automatically, okay, so passives it automatically gets Tail Whip and Damp. Okay. 34 for obvious reasons. Okay, okay, 34. What's 34? I'll give it that. Ah, look at that. Look at that boy right there. Oh, I love you so much. Decidueye Legend? Hold up. Wait, what? Hold up. Hold up. Great Bird, Triple Arrows, Leaf Blade. Up to 3 attack, Triple Arrows, 3rd attack on a hit, deals an additional 1d12 damage. Oh my gosh. That's if it hits. 3rd attack on a hit. Okay, wow. 63. Look at that Swampert. No Mega Swampert here, though. No Mega Swampert here. Wonder if... there is a history. Oh, okay. Okay, Legend because it's a low punny. Oh, goodness. Let me get my boy Gengar. Let me get my boy Gengar. But I will grab low punny. Let me see. 308. 308. Everything but Scarlet and Violet. Oh, look at my boy. Haunter, Gengar. Medium. Medium weight. Social attack 13. Melee attack. Remove. Levitate. Bless. Shadow Ball. 3d10. Special defense lowering. Dream Eater. Only on sleeping targets. Dark Pulse. 3d10. If you got 16 or higher in accuracy, they're stunned. Oh. 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 Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 1 a day, though. Vaporeon. Let's see. Where's low pun? Oh, low. What? Low. Double P? Is it? Why did it take me so far down? Should be in the normal types. So it should be right in the next page, not this page. Should double. Low punny, 461. There it is. Passives, +2 speed, +1 defense, +1 attack and special attack. Immune to being paralyzed. Return on 3 or higher loyalty, 3d10. Bounce. Gets out. It's basically your fly attack. High jump kick. 5d12, -2 accuracy. If you miss, you lose half your HP. That's insane. Let's see. Almost scared they didn't have it. It's everything up to Scarlet Violet. Or doesn't have Scarlet Violet. I don't know. Mo-O, Jingmo. Cyclizar. No, it's all in here. Oh, they're all here. They're all here. Look at my Suicune. I gotta look for my Suicune boy. Scrolly Downy? Scrolly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's broken again. Time to check Vaporeon. I want my Suicune first. Suicune. They're not here? See you, lungs. Burmy. Oh my goodness. Wait. Wait. The legendaries aren't here. The legendaries aren't here. That's weird. Wonder if they're in the DM's guide. I wonder if they're in the DM's guide. Let's see. Capture rates, encounter rates, evolution, loyalty, credit rewards. Legendaries! There it is! Suicune 180. Whoa!
Calm Mind, Inner Focus, Pressure, Water Absorb, Ice Fang, Bubble Beam, Aurora Beam, Hydro Pump, Rain Dance, Legendary Sprint. If you move in one direction for more than 100 feet, your speed becomes 30 until you change direction, stop, or attack. While moving at this speed, you may run over any terrain. DM's, oh yeah. Legendary's being DM info is so, oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm curious. I haven't, hold on. Oh. I'm curious, hold on. Alright, oh, they're definitely here. Oh, the Ultra Beasts. Suicune Walking Wake is here. Don't care. Go into that first. So good. Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, Hydro Pump, Ancient Sprint, Hydro Steam. My lord. Oh, they even have the thing. Oh my god. Oh, there's a Deontay there. Oh my gosh. Oh, Meltan. Oh, Unbound. All right, how broken are you? 560. Holy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Just, wow. Hey, where's, there he is. That's what I wanted. Necrozma. Ultra Mantle. Gigantic size. Photon Geyser, 160-foot beam. Psychic special attack, 3 times a day, 12d12. You cannot act during the next 2 rounds. $1980 HP. It's Ultra Necrozma. What do you want? It's the only Pokemon, quote unquote, that can rival Arceus. Like, one-on-one rival Arceus. Wow. I mean, for a party, yeah. Yeah. The average of 12d12? If that hits a player, the player's dead. I'm just saying. 4 people with 6 Pokemon each? Yeah. Yeah. That is literally end of campaign. You do not go past Ultra Necrozma. You don't. You just don't. The average of 12d12 is basically saying 6.5 times 12. So 65 plus 12, 13. So 77 damage on average. 77 damage on average. But that is also every... It can move and do a bunch of other stuff. But you divide that by 3, and it's really like 22 damage a round on average, actually. Just if Farty forgot their memories and got isekai'd by Arceus. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go look. Oh, the big boy. Mega Rayquaza. Delta Stream. Yup. Dragon Ascent. 5d12. It just does that every 3 times a day. 3 times a day, man. 3 times a day. Wow. Wow. Just... You can do a whole campaign around so many different legendary Pokemon. I mean, literally entire campaigns revolving around, like, Zygarde, around Kyurem, like, pure true Kyurem, around Arceus and the Origins. You can do, my brain is frying slowly. Eternatus. Where does Eternatus come from? Arceus itself. Oh my god. Oh, Giga Impact, Hyper Beam, Future Sight. No. Where's Judgment? Oh my gosh. Judgment 5d20. 3 times today. 50 damage on average. Not really. A little higher than that. I already destroyed 3 meteors today. I ain't feeling a 4th. I'm going back to sleep. Immediately asked to play through all of it. Oh my gosh, and they have all the characters here too. They have all the like mainline characters here also. I'm fanboying a bit. I'm fanboying a bit. I'm a bit stunned. I'm a bit stunned. Turnus is like Captain Planet. Weird kids with shiny rings summon it to this world. So much lore. 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 My brain is going a million miles an hour, guys. Like, literally so much freaking lore that I could go through. So much lore that I've learned. So much information that I've gone through that I could just apply. I could just apply to all of this to just create a whole new Pokemon story that fits within the canon or potential canon. I need, look at the gym leaders. Look at all of them. Grimsley's cool. Dear God. Oh my goodness, they even got Fennel in here. With Musharna. That's amazing. Man, I know she was early on in Black and White, but still. Oh my gosh, and they'll have special abilities also. N. Or A-Z. Why did I say N? Oh my goodness, wrong letters. Favorite Pokemon, Torkoal, Growlurk, Sigilyph, Floette. You just, hello, Wick, hello. N's full name is Natural Harmonian Gropius. You're lying to me. I do not believe you. I refuse to believe you. Stinky bird. Hello, Melanie. Look it up, dude. No. No, there's no way. Oh my god, it actually is. Japanese and everything translated. What is Gropius? Yeah, that's an educator. Interesting. Architect and educator. Is Malva from XY Elite Four there? XY Elite Four? Let me go back. God, the sheer amount of art of this individual, Clara. Jesus Christ. Remember, when God decides to make something multiple colored and bright, you should stay away from it, because it sure as heck isn't going to stay away from you. That is a threat. Malva from the Elite Four here. Malva, isn't that... Didn't we pass her? Isn't she... There's Daft Punk. There she is. There she is. There's your Fashionista. Yeah, X-Team Flare member. I remember that. Newscaster, Kalos region, big reputation. Trying to rebuild team. Wait, what? She has been trying to rebuild herself. Okay. Malva seems to always be sneering at her opponents as if her stares could come light from a flame alone. Competition work stop. Wait, isn't she... Hold on. No. So she was one of these. She was probably a 5th within them, considering her colored hair. Told you, Carol. I'm in. Trying to find the link in the Discord. Help. Where has it been placed?
I'm gonna pin it. I'm pinning it in the Pokemon Discord. Or Pokemon part of the Discord. Penny, 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 pin. Pin. Perfect. B-E-A, beautiful. Hey, you've joined the Discord, Hag. There we go. We've got new peeps. So I remember an on repeat battle, she gets mad at you for beating Lysander. That's funny. Gosh, what do you... I want to talk about what I plan to do, but I also don't want to mention it. Because, one, some of my players already know that they're going to be players and are listening. Two, I need to have something to surprise people with. Three, I just need to really slam it. Post my friend ID for Pocket there. Ah, I gotta friend people. People have to friend me. I gotta friend people. I love this. Can I express that any more than I already have? How much I love this? Oh, that's such sick art of Chestnut. So many Pokemon could get so much love. So many of these Pokemon could have so many different special things happen with them. If I wanted to, I could do freaking Battle Bond with every Pokemon. I could do Megas for every Pokemon. It doesn't even matter anymore. One Gym is a ghost gym of all Golurks. I have so many ideas. I have so many freaking ideas. That's awesome. So yeah. Pokemon D&D, huh guys? One shot. Show you a Battle Bond version of Gengar. Oh! Okay. Okay. I'm going to make a character within the world that is not going to be Krillix, but may as well be, like, it would be Krillix's team. Okay? Not my team, but Krillix's team. Gengar with a little beard. A little beard. It did take, yeah, I guess Greninja did take on traits from Ash. Let's see, stat passives. Relative passive Pikachu special attack would be 5 and his defense would be 4. Okay, so you can switch out stat passives, otherwise they're automatically included. Okay. Personalized Absol to have a chip in its horn, kind of like a battle scar. That would be awesome. There's a lot of Pokemon that have a lot of, like, things about them that aren't shown, but are talked about throughout the series. Like Tauros. Tauros, when they have more scars and everything on their horns, the more, like, they're regaled. And they love it. Is it Psychic Poison? Or Poison Psychic? I think it's Psychic Poison. Let's see. Unless I have to go with water. Let's search up slow. 710. I want... Nope. Jolteon without legs. Oh my god, Rhyhorn without a horn. Electric Loaf. Just let it sleep. Just let it sleep. Poison, poison, poison. Slowpoke, Slowbro, Slowking, Spice Diet, 546. 546. I'm very curious about their potion concocting. Water Pole, Slack Off, Eerie Spell. Curious Medicine. Your stats and your adjacent ally stats cannot be lowered by a foe's effects. Own Tempo Regenerator. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Hover Jolt. Hover Jolt. I don't have any more tea. I was about to reach for more tea. I think now, I mean, do I reveal the 2 people that I've already confirmed for this, and I have to talk to other people. Do I confirm? Do I confirm the 2 people that are going to be in the one-shot already? Because, you know, it's probably obvious. I gotta be real. It's probably obvious. The ruins. Let us guess. It might be fun. It might be fun. It might be fun to let people guess. Oh my gosh, Mega. Can't imagine Heels not being in there. Heels actually doesn't do a lot with Pokemon. He's here for it because he likes to support me, and I appreciate him. Ah, Regigigas. Monstrous strength, moving mountains. Man, JTV. Look, if I could swing somebody who liked Pokemon and D&D, I would. Who is much larger. Assuming it will be people in the community. Mayans, or I have... Actually, I don't even know. I have people that I have to. Like, you might not even know their names. You might not even know their names. Noggin. That would be fun. That would actually be pretty fun, because he actually doesn't, Nate wants to battle. Let's see. Look at everything. Look at all this. No, there's a lot of things that have to go into this. Small ant. That he would have he would break it. He would break it immediately. He would take no time. I think I have to make an additional post and be like, yeah, this is happening. This is happening. I just have to figure out what exactly I want to do. I could do seasons. That might be easier on people. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Do seasons of it. I could do... I'm getting into like the mental focus area where I just want to think about what I want to do. I guarantee this is all I'm doing for the rest of the day. This is all I'm going to think about for the rest of the day. I need to grab... Do I have any of my books? MDB would be a dream pick. MDB. NWTB got his fame back in the day by doing parodies of songs, turning them into Pokemon songs. Nate wants to battle. MDB. RT game. Too bad I am a small YouTuber. Too bad I am very small. Dry bread. Ah, gotcha. Forgot about that one already. Better Malice. Target is frozen on an 18 or higher accuracy. Lordy Lou. So I also have to write out the rules. I have to write out the ideas. I have to get... Small YouTuber, big person. I thank you. I've been reaching out to... not reaching out, but I've been reaching further than I thought I would. I just don't like this mood. That's a great Drampa also. Me with all the food I have in my life. I should have more food this afternoon. I think I've only had about 600 calories worth of food. I had 2 sandwiches, 2 slices of cheese on them. They're small sandwiches. 3 slices of pepperoni on each. It's larger, like deli pepperoni. And then soup. Maybe 800. So we get Vin Diesel to join. Okay. If this somehow becomes much, much larger, I'd love to have celebrities. Or, like, just other YouTubers on here. Put some art drew back in high school at Pokemon channel. Might as well be the first character I use in this. Oh. Yo, oh. Tropius as a pick. That's new. Banana dinosaur. Gotta love it. Deserves it. That Lanoon is not having it. And also that Breloom. I love Breloom so much. I love Breloom. Vin Diesel's a big D&D fan. Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu. Just as a little cameo, you know, a little cameo. Gosh, my old art is somewhere around here. I kept it. I kept it when I moved. Okay. I think it's time. I think I need time to think. HM Slave and Breloom is the favorite mob. Let's go. Breloom's the best. Breloom's the best. Actually, I don't know. Did I call Breloom my favorite fighting type? It might be. When did I do that big thing of all the Pokemon? There it is. Breloom. Breloom did not make it to the end, but Breloom fighting. Where's fighting? Fighting. Oh yeah, because Buzzwole. Buzzwole beat it out. That's why. Breloom's phenomenal, but Buzzwole beat it out. Breloom's a turtle. No! Best false swipe Pokemon thanks to its access to Spore. It is insane. It is actually insane. No, it is not a turtle. We are not doing this. Can't wait for some... I can't wait for that to be taken into a whole thing. $10 says Breloom is in fact a turtle. Do not. You are not bribing. You are not bribing me. He's a kangaroo. Exactly. Kangaroo mushroom. Kangaroo mushroom. Is there anything else I really want to look at? Turtle Gym? I'm not saying anything. $20? I'm not being bribed. I might have to do a turtle gym. I might have to do a turtle gym. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to get one good picture of a Pokemon from here. And I'm using that as the official announcement. Arceus. Yeah, I don't think about it until Violence I saw him hop and it all clicked. Where how cute Breloom is. And extendo arms. Players will think it's a bug gym because of the Burmy. Oh my god. Ask AI just now why Breloom is a turtle. Don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. I need to look at... Where's Gengar again? Gengar... 308. Breloom's got that dome-like cab, which is basically its very own turtle shell. When Breloom pulls in its arm, it's like a turtle retreating into a shell, plus Breloom's color palette totally gives off that earthy tortoise in the woods vibe. You're right, I should cancel everything. Gotta use Golurk for the announcement. I could give you an homage. Considering you did point this. That is, oh my god! That is actually an amazing Cradily. Holy crap. That Cradily sick. Also, that's coming right towards us. Those little thingamajigs. We need sick art. Oh, we need a dragon. No, we need a dragon, guys. You know what? Game Master's Guide. Oh, I don't want to put a legendary, though, because people are going to immediately think that that's what I'm going to go with. Haxorus? No, what was my favorite? What was my favorite dragon type? I think... Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. I know what it is. I don't have to look it up, technically. It's, let's look at the dragons. As a double check. Okay. Is my deer... Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, Dreepy. There it is. Or some sick art of... There it is. There it is. That's what I'm using. Hackers are Hydreigon. Hydreigon's pretty freaking sick. Oh, crap. Windows updated and it changed how you do screenshots. It actually made it easier, but I'm not used to the easier way. There we go. Using that. Using that for the announcement. That's what I gotta do. It's so viable. It's so incredibly viable. Okay. Okay. I think my throat has had enough today. I think, don't take that out of context. I feel like I need some rest. Even though I know I'm not gonna rest because I'm just gonna be thinking about this. There are Titan Pokemon. Titan Gold. What? Oh, okay. I have something in mind. I think I know what the plot is, and it's easily expandable. Season by season by season. I have ideas. I think I know exactly what I want to do already. I think I know exactly what I want to do already. My throat is not enough. Just know that's such nice art. That's such nice art right here. Just know I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for some really slam this together. So, thank you to our VOD watchers. Thank you to our lurkers. Thank you for anybody who popped in, for that matter. Let me send you guys off with send you guys off. There you go. There you go. So you can use this music still. You can use this music still. Thanks for the stream today. Thank you for being here. So last housekeeping. We're gonna finish Alien Isolation on Friday. That's my plan. I'm hoping that I can finish it on Friday. Ultra Beasts comes out tomorrow. It's a shorter video. It's like almost 2 hours long, just shy of 2 hours long. But I'm very happy with it. If you like analog horror, there is a moment in there that has some nice analog horror that appears for a little bit, considering I'm a big fan of horror in general, let alone analog horror is pretty fun. Wow, this beard is growing in. I'm kind of happy with that. Sorry, got distracted. And like I said, for anybody who's watching the VOD, for anybody who made it this far, for all of you who are live right now, this project and literally every other project is always going to depend on your support and viewership. So, I mean, even if I don't do it now, it's not something I'm not one to give up ideas, and I'm usually one to try and transform them into new ideas. That's why Austin is probably going to have a little bit of influence on this world and added to it, so I'm very excited for that. Enjoyed the introduction of D&D. I look forward to more. Thank you. So, I think that's it. I think the next, I've a couple of videos that I am working on already. Hoenn Ecosystem comes out next month. But first, I might have a Snorlax on, or I might have a Snorlax, oh my goodness. I have a Snorlax video I want to do at some point. That's going to come after that. And then also, I'm going to cover all the canine Pokemon. So if you haven't shared pictures of your pets, please do so. As I intend to do that. But undeniable proof why all Pokemon are turtles. Okay. The meme expands. So, before I drag this on too much longer, because I believe that covers everything, spread the word. I'm going to do my best to really get this booming as best I can. So, with that, as always, hold on, I gotta stop this. You know what I need to do. That's wrong. There we go, that's better. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't do anything I want to do. Don't do anything I would do. Please be nice to each other. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!